May be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are proud supporters of the Mangum Tigers.
True Vision Optometric Group strives to provide Western Oklahoma with the newest technology, traditional and trendy frame lines, and a knowledgeable staff that is 100% patient-focused. Dr. Allen, Dr. Straub, and Dr. Wald provide quality, comprehensive eye care for all. Now accepting VSP, VCD, IMED, PVCS, and Sooner Care. We are always welcoming new patients. Stop by one of our 3 locations, 500 North Washington, Weatherford, 212 South Main Street, Hobart, and 112 Val Verde in Altus. You can also find us on Facebook, True Vision Optometric Group, helping you see what truly matters.
I'm Dr. Brittany Hand, and I'm the new Associate Dentist with 333 Dental Care in Mangum, Oklahoma. I'm a graduate of the University of Oklahoma College of Dentistry, and I'm happy to be home in Southwest Oklahoma. Dr. Dustin Lively and I offer a wide variety of services, including general dentistry, Invisalign, and options for treating snoring and sleep apnea. Call 580-563-6048 for information or to book an appointment.
Well, hi again, everyone. Welcome to basketball on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. It is a Tuesday night. It is winter time, so that means you've got to be doing basketball. Otherwise, you're lamenting the fact that it's cold and it's damp and it's dark and it's dank. And really, the winter of 20 and 21 has not been very, painful so far. We're glad that you could join us for the professional broadcast tonight of basketball between Snyder and Mangum. These two clubs set to square it off as the girls will tip it first, followed by the boys as they will get underway at about 8 o'clock. And my erstwhile sidekick here, Dylan Fox, talking about the fact that, my goodness, that boys game ought to be a Jim spanking dandy. You didn't realize Snyder, as talented as they are.
Yeah, it sounds like Snyder's came on the scene this season. They're ranked number 13, undefeated.
Yeah.
Coming into this ball game, they're number 13 in Class A. Mangum's number 20 in Class 2A, so this should be a good one.
All right, you travel just down south on 183 to Frederick, and you'll find our good friend Haley Gale Panetta, who has joined us on the broadcast tonight. Hello, Haley. Good to have you alongside. We have been here to Snyder a time or two to do some basketball games. Normally the crowd much bigger, but because of COVID-19, certainly not the case here tonight.
Yeah, we had a couple of regular season ball games, and then we came here for playoffs, district play. What, the last 2 seasons?
Yeah, I believe so.
I believe that's correct, and so it's good to be back.
Those stairs, though, sound like they got you a little bit coming up.
A little bit. I'm not going to lie.
Big week of basketball coming up. We've got the games here tonight, and then on Thursday we shift our focus, we being me, over to Merritt, and you're going to be at Arapahoe. So plenty of basketball coming up Thursday, Friday, and Saturday along the Fox Radio Network.
Yeah, we got a couple of tournaments/festivals. Arapahoe turned theirs into the Western Equipment Festival just so they can get teams in and out and do some different COVID-19 safety protocols. So they changed theirs from a tournament to a festival.
And you told me that they're going to play 6 games a day but have separate sessions throughout the day.
Yep, so they will do 2-game sessions and then about an hour break and then do that 3 times for 6 ball games. So they're pairing the teams up against each other. So the same 2 teams, boys and girls, will play.
Okay.
And they will have a break and so forth and so on, 6 games a day.
So is it going to be kind of like a round-robin affair as well, or do you know?
No, so it's already scheduled who you will, you will play each day. There's no, if you win here, you're going to play them. Okay. It's already set. You know which days you're going to play. Most teams play only twice in the 3-day span. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Suzanne Willis-Waits has joined us. Hello, Suzanne. Good to have you alongside. Welcome to 2021. Well, the Mangum Lady Tigers and the Hobart Lady Cats and Bearcats will be taking part in the 12th Annual Merit Classic, which gets underway on Thursday. And actually, the Mangum Lady Tigers will begin the day with a 10:30 ball game against the Lady Bombers of Frederick. The boys of Hobart will play, then the girls of Hobart will play. So we'll have 3 games consecutively on the Fox Radio Network, and then we take a long break until about allegedly 7:45 that Thursday night, as Mangum is set to take on Merritt in the final game of the day on Thursday. And you and I both know that if a tournament starts at 10:30 on a Thursday morning, there is no way that 7:45 ball game is tipping off at 7:45.
I promise you, Michael, you will not start that ball game at 7:45. But like we talked about before the break, it's going to be a stacked tournament. I mean, top 20 teams, boys and girls side of the bracket, so that'll be a fun one.
This is going to be a fun one tonight. A couple of girls teams that come in with identical records of 1-4. And for Coach Workman, her team has got to have a little bit of a bad taste in their mouth because that final ball game before the break against Merritt, they just did not play their best basketball.
No, they definitely didn't. And you get some practices over the break, and hopefully there's a little more consistency because, like we know, I mean, it really wasn't as consistent playing ball games every Tuesday and Friday like it's typically played. So hopefully starting this year off, they can get some more consistent ball games in and kind of get in a rhythm.
And you bring up a good point there about consistency and rhythm. They finally got to go back to in-person class today at Mangum, and I think that probably makes a huge difference for the young folks.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's, that schedule, what you're going to do every single day because, I mean, whenever you have practices during a break, I'm not going to lie, whenever I was on break, I didn't want to be, there for practice. And so if you're taking classes online, it's kind of tough to get there and get going. So I think that consistency and getting back in the groove of things will definitely help.
Well, talk to me about the social side of it as well. Young people are social creatures. They like to be able to talk to their girlfriends, their boyfriends, their buddies, whatever the case may be. And you lose a lot of that when you're not in the classroom.
Oh, yeah, I mean, for sure. The camaraderie that comes into play when you get to see, the guys and girls that you play with every single day on a daily basis definitely helps. I mean, all of these people, I mean, you're friends on and off the court. And so if you get to spend that time and kind of, get things going, it really helps on the court as well.
Well, and I think the old adage is normally you end up spending more time with your teammates than you do actually with your family when you talk about a baseball, basketball, or football season.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, practices, last into the afternoon and then games multiple times a week, tournaments on the weekends. I mean, yeah, you definitely spend probably just as much time, so getting back in the classroom together will definitely help.
All right, we've got Mangum and Snyder coming up in a double dip. I'm glad that you joined us tonight on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv. Our countdown to tip-off continues after this on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Well, I posted on the Michael in the Morning Facebook page. Forget about the election. Forget about the Heisman. It's Tuesday night basketball. We will keep you up to date on that election over there in Georgia and also on the Heisman. You and I think it's a foregone conclusion the wide receiver from Alabama is going to win the Heisman Trophy.
Yep, and he won the AP Athlete of the Year, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
So I would be very shocked if he doesn't win.
All right, this team from Snyder coming in with a record of 1-4 under the direction of Hunter Quickle. They lost their season opener all the way back on the first day of December, and that seems like an eternity ago. They were beaten by Navajo 53-38. They've also lost to Sterling, to Cyril, and Central High. Beat Maysville at the Geronimo Festival by a final score of 52-50. And again, come in with a record of 1-4. We will see them again in about 3 weeks' time, as they have traditionally and always have been a part of the tournament over there at Western Oklahoma State College that has been known in the past as the Tri-County. I think it's more than a Tri-County tournament now when you talk about Luther and Leedy being involved in it.
Yeah, I kind of figured that a few years ago. I was trying to figure out how many counties were in it, but it really wasn't the Tri-County tournament anymore.
All right, meantime, Mangum, under the direction of Michelle Workman, we saw Coach a little while ago, and she gave us a little fist bump. And, well, it was an awkward moment. We didn't know if we were supposed to fist bump, if we were supposed to shake hands, if we were supposed to blow it up at the end. So we did the fist bump, we did the handshake, and then we blew it up at the end. So we all got on the same page. They come in with a record of 1-4 to the Mangum Lady Tigers. They opened their season back on the 8th day of December, losing to Empire. Then they edged out Cordell at the Burns Flat Dill City Invitational, lost to Lakiva Sickles. And really, that was, to me, that's their even though they won that ball game against Cordell, the loss to Lakiva Sickles, I think so far their best game of the year. Yeah, they definitely played really well that ball game, and it kind of showed some life and definitely what's the expectation for them, and right. It's hopefully we get to see that as the season progresses. Got clobbered by Hobart 62-36 and then lost to Merritt, as we said, on the final game of 2020 back on December 18th, losing 66-30. Well, I'm told that Jay Cross is watching. Hello, Jay Bird. Good to have you alongside on a Tuesday night. And then I got this note from somebody I know quite well. It says, some of us listening in at the Jackson County Health Department. Okay, some is me. That would be Deanne checking out the broadcast this evening. And earlier today, she went wireless with the headphones. I mean, I know. It's big time. Yeah, it is. Well, and actually, I got wireless headphones for my birthday. Really? Yeah, the big challenge is keeping them in your ears while you're, like, mowing the lawn or walking or whatever the case may be. Because anybody knows me, they know what a giant cranium I've got. Valerie Dreyer says, hello there, everyone. And, Valerie, we just said hello to you as well. Countdown to tip-off continues. We get set for Mangum and Snyder in a pair of bowl games on this Tuesday night. We're Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Friends, take care of your eyes. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Michael in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin. The Geigers are professionals, very good at what they do. And the Geiger family is proud to help area youth, sponsoring ball games on the radio. They encourage you to be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
We get set for Mangum and Snyder here on this Tuesday night after we take one more time out. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Well, my good friend Jay Cross posting this. Great job as always, guys. Very proud and so professional Now, Jay, you may be stretching it just a little bit there, putting the P word in there, but we appreciate that. Jay, good to have you alongside tonight, buddy. We appreciate you very much. And we know that you suffered a loss in your family recently, and what a woman she was, and left a tremendous impact on this world. And I told someone the other day, when it's my time to go, if I can leave an impact on the world and on young people like Miss Cross did, I will have had a successful career here on Earth. All right, one other one I've got to duck in quickly before we get to the starting lineups. Since we're in Snyder, I've got to say hello to my longtime and dear friend, and he's a dirty bird. And, and I'm going to explain to you what a dirty bird is here in just a second. But Ryan Granger, who does a great job over here at Snyder. I talked to him earlier today. His daughter is playing in the ball game tonight. He's a dirty bird. He and Carney and Russell Berry up at Granite, and just a real cast of characters. Had a softball team they called the Dirty Birds, and I'm guessing it was in deference to the Atlanta Falcon football team back in the day, because that's what they did. They did the Dirty Bird. And like I said, this 15, 16, 17 years ago, maybe even a little bit longer than that. Richard and Ryan played on that team, and they were young, mouthy punks. And the Altus Merchants were old, mouthy punks. And I mean to tell you, we had some great ball games together. And it's one of those things that after you go your separate ways and then you come back and you meet these guys again, it's always fun. And I had no idea that Ryan had such disdain for the Altus Merchants. But I was doing an interview with him one time when I was doing Snyder Sports. He goes, yeah, Barnes, you know how rivalries are. You know how the Dirty Birds hated the Merchants? And I said, what are you talking about? And then he told me, and now I know. So we're ready to get this one underway. It'll be Snyder in their home white uniforms with the black numerals and the black and orange trim. They'll go on the right end of your listening and or viewing device, and they'll control the tap, and we are underway. A little dribble drive penetration, off-balance shot. Wouldn't fall there for Shelby Davis. Battle for the rebound inside, put up, no good. And this one will roll out of bounds, and last touch by Snyder, so Mangum will get it for the first time here this evening. They're dressed in their road black uniforms with the silver numerals and the orange trim, and that's Jocelyn Davenport coming across the timeline. She'll weave her way through traffic, lose the basketball. There's a turnover, and just like that, giving it back. Davenport out there with Gerald's squared. That's Victoria and Emma, along with Nicole Rogers and Riley Woodson as well. Get the five on the floor here for Snyder as we go along. It's Maddie Roebuck going inside. Nothing there. Over the top to Paige Huckabee. Huckabee had the shot. Dishes right side to Davis. Shelby off the glass. Shot won't go, but a blocking foul will be called. And Davis will go to the line to shoot two. We'll check the foul here, and I think they've called it on Jocelyn Davenport. And on Jocelyn, that'll be her first. And number one charged to Mangum. 7:25, quarter number one. First free throw, back of the iron, does not fall. Second opportunity now for Shelby Davis. By the way, Caitlin Huckabee has joined us. Hello, Caitlin. Good to have you alongside tonight, kid. Second free throw up in, so we've got a point on the board. Shelby Davis with the first. Valerie Dreyer, no need to thank us, by the way. We thank you for being there. Emma double team, throws the ball away. Good steal there by Skylar Smith. She can hold on to the basketball, though, and turns it over. So Hunter Quickle, he has inherited this club a couple of years ago, and he will tell you that they were a raw basketball team in the making. And he told me a couple of years ago at Western Oklahoma State College, watch out for us in a couple of years, and he's right. Shelby Davis with a block there at the timeline. That'll be her first, and number one called on Snyder. By the way, we hope that we get some Snyder faithful joining us this evening here on the professional broadcast. There's Riley with the basketball. She'll look on the left wing to Rogers. Sarah back out top. Three ball. Gerald's back of the iron doesn't go. Rebound loose in the middle of the floor. Riley had it, lost it. Now it's free. Picked up by Victoria. She'll go to Riley. Looked inside. Ball knocked out of her hands. Good defense by Huckabee. And back the other way comes Snyder. So the action fast and furious in the early going. 6:40 and running in the first quarter, and it's a 1-0 lead for Snyder. Both teams turning it up a little bit defensively. Off the bounce, Shelby Davis. Nothing there. Back over the top, that's Huckabee. Page with an opportunity. Can't do anything with it. Terry Hopper is watching. Hello, Terry. Welcome to the broadcast. Hope that your Tuesday night is going well. Good defense by Mangum. A little man-to-man going on right now. And I won't get into the prayer and the end of the prayer, the amen and the a woman. Turnover here, thrown out of bounds. Well, I said man to man. You've got to Make sure you do everything politically correct, right? Huckabee into the front court. On the defensive end with Rogers. She'll go here on the near side. Gerald's now going to launch a three. That's Victoria won't go. Sarah, though, with a putback, and it's the first two of the ball game for Mangum, and it's Nicole Rogers, not Sarah. Sarah's like, hey, I graduated 2 years ago. Thanks for asking. 2-1 ball game, 5:55 left here in quarter number one. Mangum with the early lead. Love our vantage point here, but we do look around the rail, so it's kind of a little head bobbing and weaving going on. Takes me back to the days of boxing. Open underneath the basket. Tough shot that goes for Shelby Davis, and Davis fouled on the play. She'll go to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play. Check the whistle here on Mangum. And that'll be team foul number 2 on the Lady Tigers. And they've called it. Uh-oh, look at this. Jocelyn Davenport has picked up her second. So a three-point opportunity here for Shelby Davis, and she got it. Davis has all 4 points in the early going for Snyder. They lead 4-2. 5:35 left in the first. Boy, Mangum really having a hard time with that full-court trapping defense. And there you see Emmett Gerald's bounce the ball off of her foot right in front of Coach Workman. And Coach says, no, don't come see me. Go that way. By the way, I want to say hi to Jessica Anderson. She says, go Lady Cyclones. Jessica, tell your friends to check us out on oksports.tv. Love to have them alongside. Dump inside. Good anticipation by Victoria and Emma, but they can't handle the ball. Now open underneath the basket for an easy two. That's Maddie Roebuck. Good job by Roebuck on the weak side. Speaking of Gerald's squared, there's Nicole with a baseball pass to the front court. They find Victoria underneath the basket, bobbles. Now goes to Emma. She'll get fouled and will go to the line to shoot two. Perfect opportunity for us to welcome into the broadcast our good friend Carolyn Gerald's out there in Indiana. Carolyn says, good evening, Mr. Barnes. Good luck, Lady Tigers. And Miss Gerald's, as always, a pleasant good evening to you. Skylar Smith picks up the personal, and that'll be the first on Skylar, team foul number 2, called on Snyder. First free throw up and in. Emma will get one more. It's 4-3. I did forget, though, that it's one of those places where we probably should, well, you did wear a short-sleeve T-shirt because it gets hot upstairs. Second free throw, no good. Snyder with a rebound, and the Lady Cyclones want to run. Kick right side. Three ball dialed up. Smith. Skyler shot, no good. Riley had the rebound, lost it, and then she committed a frustration foul. Riley Woodson, I thought probably when she grabbed that rebound, got grabbed on the arm, lost the basketball. It got taken away by Kara McPherson, and then she fouled McPherson. You can talk if you like. Foul on Riley, her first, and 3 now on Mangum. Inbounds pass, caught. Good defense there by Mangum. Paige Huckabee went up, and staying right with her was Alyssa Dreyer. And did they call a travel or a jump ball?
I think they called a travel.
No, they called a jump ball. That's a jump ball, and I think that's the right call. Woodson now back the other way. We'll talk about it in a moment. Riley loses the ball from behind, and it will be off of Woodson, and it'll be Snyder basketball. If somebody goes up and you're the defender, and you put your hand on the ball, and you tie them up, and they come back down, that to me that's a jump ball. I like that call.
Yeah, like we said, the rails here, so the ref near side made the call, and we just couldn't see it.
Garza brothers out there. I thought I recognized them. Timeout going to be taken by Hunter Quickle. We'll take one as well. 4:23 left in the first. Snyder with the early lead, 6-3. Classic Hits 97.7 at oksports.tv. Well, Jay Cross jinxed us and told us we were professionals. We can't get the commercials to play.
Thanks, Jay. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Jay. Tip of the cap to you. You know, if you want a guy to teach you how to play golf, Jay Cross.
I would love for anybody to teach me how to play golf.
Jay can fix you up now. He really can. By the way, hello to my good friend and Altus merchant. We were talking about the Dirty Birds earlier. Tracy Smith, Tracy Dale, he understands all that animosity and angst between the Dirty Birds and the Altus Merchants of many softball seasons ago. Oh, those are the halcyon days. Shot inside here, won't go. Awkward fall to the floor by Paige Huckabee, and
J&P Cafe in downtown Mangum is fast becoming known for the best authentic Mexican food from miles.
And it has a mind of its own. Our computer does. Midway point, quarter number 1, 6-3 ball game. Nicole out front, boy underneath the basket. Dreyer, catch, glass, shot won't go. Rebound, battled for inside. Bodies on the floor. We're going to jump ball. Good job by Maddie Roebuck inside that time. And it's Dreyer and was that Huckabee down there? Yeah, Dreyer, Huckabee, and Woodson all a part of that one. And the jump ball will go to Snyder. Lady Cyclones with it. They lead 6-3, 3:45 left here in the first quarter. Shelby Davis off the dribble. Hands the three, fires and knocks it off the back of the iron. Good rebound there by Riley Granger, and then Granger had it stolen away. Run out now for Victoria. Had to slow things down. A little bounce pass inside to Nicole. She'll get tied up. Jump ball. Kara McPherson on the defensive end. Coach Workman taking a page from her counterpart up there at Cordell. She was all the way across the half-court line there coaching her club up. Woodson on the inbounds pass. Can't get the shot to go down, and then will knock to the floor Skylar Smith and pick up a personal foul. So Riley has got 2 now. That's 4 on Mangum. I want to say hi to Candy Ann. She says, let's go Cyclones. Candy Ann, good to have you alongside, kid. Hope all is going well there at the school up the road at Mountain Park. Oh, nice give and go there. Going baseline, Granger got a perfect pass from Shelby Davis, and Riley's got her first 2 of the ball game. 8-3, 3:05 left in the first. Into the front court. Ball bobbled momentarily by Faith Harden-Wallace. That's not a travel, though. You've got to possess the ball in order to travel. If you don't have possession, you can bobble the thing all the way up and down the floor. Did you know that?
Yeah, but what if you just like bobble it all the way up the court? What if you just like juggle it back and forth and keep running?
Well,
is that possession?
if you are if you do establish a possession of the ball, then of course yes. It's the 3rd team foul, by the way, of the night called on Snyder, and Mangum has picked up their 5th. And as we're going to get a push here, Faith Harden-Wallace had that look like, got my hand caught in the cookie jar there. 2:45 left in the first. The early lead for Snyder at 8-3. Granger wanted to go baseline, got cut off by Dreyer. She'll go back over the top now and leave it for Skylar Smith. Ball bobbled out high, trying to keep it alive. McPherson does. What a great pass inside, but the shot won't go down for Roebuck. Oh, the pass was a thing of beauty, but it wouldn't fall down. 5th team foul now picked up, or the 4th team foul, I should say, picked up by Snyder. Back the other way, the Lady Tigers, and the ball swatted out of the hands of Alyssa Dreyer. Paige Huckabee going to come right back in. Oh, Candy Ann says that she's moved up now to the elementary. No longer at the Mountain Park School. Ball taken away on the inbounds pass. Huckabee with a run out. Paige puts it up. Shot won't go. To follow, though, is Skylar Smith, and she'll put it up and in. Mangum getting beat up and down the floor, and we got an injured player as well. Have an awkward landing that time, and right knee really giving some problems to Paige Huckabee. Paige telling her friends about it, saying, don't carry me off. I can do it on my own. But she really came down awkwardly and kind of bent backwards. Hunter Quickle will go out and have a check on her. It kind of looked like maybe she stuck to the floor that time. The tennis shoe maybe a little bit too much grip action, don't you think?
Yeah, I think she tried to plant her leg and her body wanted to go over it, but
can the shoes be too good sometimes? You think so, don't you? Yeah. I do. I mean, it used to be the floors had a little bit of give to them, and they weren't nearly as tacky and sticky as they are now. back in the olden days when we were Chuck Taylor high-top Converse.
I was about to
tennis
make a
shoes.
joke, but I wasn't sure if
No,
you're
you
going to get
can't.
upset by me.
No, you can make the old jokes. It's okay. I know I'm old. I have to look in the mirror every day. 10-3, 2:10 left here in the first quarter of play. Nicole Rogers, trouble in the backcourt, taken away by McPherson, off the glass, and she'll score. Kara McPherson with her first two of the ball game. And it's now a 12-3 contest. Emma Gerald's back the other way. Gerald's kicks right side. Little ball fake there. Now the shot put up by Hardin Wallace. Doesn't get it to go. Loose ball, and finally out of the pack comes Snyder. McPherson out top, stopping and popping from 10, and it goes. Back-to-back buckets for Kara McPherson. Fran Lively has joined the broadcast. Cherry picking on the other end and laying it up and in for an easy two is Faith Hardin Wallace. Good job by Faith Hardin Wallace to run the floor. 14-5, a minute 25 left in quarter number one. Snyder on top. Rogers got her ankles broken off, but got back in it. Kick right side. Three ball. That's going to be short. No, it went in for Smith. When she let go of it from this ankle, I didn't think it was going to go. Skylar Smith, they gave her two. Her foot was on the line, they said. That's the second field goal of the night for Skylar Smith. Going to get a hold on the other end. And a two-shot situation here. Call on McPherson. That'll be Kara's first. And team foul number 5 called on Snyder. So Nicole Rogers to shoot a couple of free throws. By the way, Brent Bogart has joined us. Hello, Brent. Hope that you're having a good Tuesday night. First free throw rattles in and out for Rogers. And Nicole will get one more. 1:05 left here in this first quarter of play. Now the superstar of the broadcast over there taking FaceTime calls. Second free throw up and in. Rogers got it to roll in. Nicole now 3 in the ball game. 16-6, 60 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Off the dribble, here comes McPherson. And she got grabbed out high. Let's see if they're going to give her the shot. Whistle on Nicole Rogers. And on Nicole, it'll be her first, and team number 6 on Mangum, and a non-shooting foul. So Snyder to inbound underneath her own glass. Here comes Riley Granger. Granger kicks right side McPherson. 3 balls short. Flat-footed rebound collected by Mangum's Alyssa Dreyer. 45 seconds left in the first. Here comes Emma back the other way. She'll dribble, drive, glide, glass, got it. Emma Gerald's with her first field goal. And Emma will make it a 16-8 ball game. 35 seconds left in the first. Do we want to know about the FaceTime call?
It was no.
There's a steal by Emma. Gerald's the run out, stopping, popping glass, and it won't go. Rebound cleared away by Snyder. Out front, McPherson. 20 seconds left in the first quarter of play. I want to say hi to Ashley Cartwright as McPherson was able to save the ball and then find wide open underneath the basket. Shot won't go, though, for Sydney Stevens. But the putback is there for Stevens. So Sydney with her first 2 of the ball game. Mangum police say, let's go, Lady Tigers. And we'll say we're going to go to quarter number 2. First one in the books, 18-8. Snyder with a 10-point lead. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
At the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum, Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Mr. Bogart, I tell you what, I was on the wake-up list this morning from the Lord, so I'm doing well anytime that happens. Susie Abbott, hello to Victoria and Emmett. Good luck, Lady Tigers. You know, where's Susie? Where are you from? I think that you're from somewhere far, far away. Sounds like something out of a Shrek movie. Second period set to get underway. It'll be Mangum on the defensive end. Snyder with the ball. They work in their home white uniforms with the black numerals and the black and orange trim. Riley Granger had the ball knocked out of her hands. It's loose near the timeline. Chasing it down is Brader Monroe, and a reset now for Granger. At the 5 on the floor for this group from Snyder. And it's a baseline move there for Shelby Davis. Davis inside, bob of the ball, taken away by Victoria. A run out now for Nicole. Rogers stopping in the lane. Scoop shot, no good. Got her own rebound. Put back won't go, but she got fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Check the whistle here. And I believe they've called that on Bader Monroe. That'll be the first on Monroe. And team number 6 called. Well, check that. That's the number 7 called now on Snyder. First free throw, Rogers, no good. Nicole will get one more. She had 3 in that first quarter, but was only 1 of 3 from the free throw line and has missed her first here in the second. Second free throw on the way for Rogers is good. So Nicole, 1 of 2. She has 4, and it's an 18-9 lead for Hunter Quickles Club. Shelby Davis to bring it across the timeline for the Lady Cyclones. Good job by Riley Granger to keep it from going out of bounds, but she threw it right to Victoria Geralds. And Geralds is in the opposite uniform. Good heads-up play by Victoria. She'll walk it across the timeline. And Geralds now met out high by Davis. She'll give it up on the near side and pass too tall through the hands of Faith Harden-Wallace and out of bounds. Riley Woodson starts quarter number 2 on the bench as she's got a couple of fouls in the books. Substitution now, Bree Gales will come into the ballgame. And that is one of my all-time favorite names, Bree Gales. I mean, that's just perfect. Makes you think of warm ocean, palm trees, right? Because if it was, it's short for Breeze. Breeze Gales. Try to stay with me here, young man. I know we've not done again since the game since December 18th, but come on, man. Talk about me being old. Mangum going to turn it over here. Not a good pass. And Gales came up with a loose basketball. She'll give a run out now to Davis. Shelby, dribble, drive, crossover, lost the ball. Picked up in traffic by Gales. Will get a jump ball in the air, going to go the way of Mangum. All right, so we know that Susie Abbott is from Crawfordville, Indiana. All right, so Susie, thanks for letting us know that. Of course, Indiana getting big news over the weekend. The entire NCAA March Madness tournament going to be played in Indiana.
Yeah, I did see that. That'll be very interesting, to say the least.
Of course, the Final Four, pretty easy to figure out where they'll play that, but a 68-team field all in Indiana. What a tough shot there by Rogers. Nicole couldn't get it to go. Got her own rebound, kicks it on the left side to Victoria, or Emma. Her 3-ball no good, and a run out now for Granger. Riley stopping, popping, shot won't go, but she'll get fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. Alyssa Dreyer will pick up her first, and that'll be team foul number 7 on Mangum. So we've got Susie Abbott from Indiana, and we've also got our favorite, Carolyn Geralds from Indiana, involved in the broadcast. Apparently the bank is still open at this hour. Yes. Banking at home, Riley Granger for her 3rd point of the night. She'll get another free throw here. Oh, gosh. Second free throw up and in. Well, Candy Ann just burst my bubble. I couldn't read the handwriting. By the way, it's a 20-9 ball game. 2 minutes gone by here in the second quarter of play. Mangum on the offensive end, and the ball gets knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Tigers. The handwriting that I was looking at the book, it looked like Breeze Gales, but I'm told it's Bree Gates. You know, I still like Bree Gales. I think that's great. And don't get me wrong, Bree Gates is a fabulous name, but it doesn't conjure up sand and palm trees and warm ocean breezes. That's all I'm saying. Riley Granger with the basketball. Good defense out high. I like the efforts there from Alyssa Dreyer. She pushes Granger all the way out near the timeline. Underneath the basket. Shot doesn't go for Paige Huckabee. And the rebound going to be cleared off by Snyder, or Mangum rather. Back in the lineup, Jocelyn Davenport, who goes border to border, coast to coast, and lays it up and in. First 2 of the ball game for Jocelyn. 20-11. 5:10 left in the first half of play. And turning up the defensive heat, nearly getting the turnover, but there to get it, McPherson. Good job by Kara to find that one in traffic. Now she'll go to Bree Gates. Gates for three, and it goes. Bree says, a gate by any other name, I'll knock down the three. 23-11, Snyder on top. Want to say hi to Dusty McAlexander as Coach Workman takes a timeout. Dusty McAlexander joins us. Elaine Mills-Smith says, let's go, Lady Tigers. 23-11, they trail Snyder here. 4:52 left in the first half on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pike passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Hey Mangum, who you rooting for? We hope it's MHS. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't wait to watch our Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers show their athletic skills each game. So suit up in your best orange and black, and we'll see you at the games. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
You know, one of the things that has hampered this Mangum ball club, and both the girls and the boys, they've not gotten a chance to play at home all year long.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a different atmosphere when you get to play at home. And will they get to play at home at all this spring?
I think now that they're back in school, they look at numbers and whatnot, but I believe they are going to be able to play at home. There's a wrestling match with Anadarko that's scheduled for Thursday night, getting underway at 6 that I believe they're going to be able to conduct. So let's hope that happens. The final piece of that puzzle coming into place. Of course, there's going to be all kinds of restrictions, I'm sure, with COVID-19 in mind. Here's a steal out high. Skylar Smith, the run out all by herself. She'll lay it up and in. Skylar Smith. 6 of the ball game now for Skylar. 25-11. 4:35 left in the first half of play. Mangum with numbers on the opposite end of the floor, and they can't do anything with it, and that frustrates Coach Workman to no end. She had her two bigs inside on each side of the block, and Dreyer and Harden Wallace, and they couldn't convert. Inbounds pass caught by Dreyer. Alyssa, good pass inside, but now going to be taken away. And on the steal, here comes Maddie Roebuck. Maddie resets to the playmaker, Skylar Smith. In the corner, Granger. She'll go here to Shelby Davis. Davis is one of those kids that's really matured over the last couple of years. Inside, shot partially blocked. Good job there by Dreyer as she got a piece of that one. Said, get that stuff out of here. Gerald squared on the other end, and ball knocked out of bounds. Susie Abbott letting us know that she is Victoria and Emma's aunt. Getting a family tree here. We like that. That's good. Meantime, some coaching from Luana Weaver. She says, hey, calm down, Lady Tigers, and protect the ball. Not a bad idea. Dump it inside here. Dreyer, turnaround jump shot, comes up short. And the rebound going to be taken away by Snyder. And Hunter Quickle says, I need a timeout now. His club on top, 25-11, 3:45 left in the half. It is Mangum and Snyder on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. Rent is based on income. Utilities are paid. On-site laundry room, and they offer $5 cable. Golden Age Apartments have immediate openings on several newly remodeled rooms. The Mangum Golden Age Apartments are conveniently located in downtown Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
The Mangum Drug Company is a great place to find gifts for that hard-to-buy person on your list. Here are some ideas. Consuela totes, cosmetic bags, wallets and purses, Pura Vida bracelets, rings, necklaces, and anklets. You'll find Oklahoma Pride garden flags, t-shirts in short and long sleeve, and decorative doormats. Check out Smarty Pants vitamins available in capsules or gummies. Shop Mangum Drug Company, west side of the square, Mangum, Oklahoma, and don't forget your flu shots at Mangum Drug Company.
I love that commercial with your father because I think he just really delights in saying the word Consuela. I think that's a word for him that he enjoys.
Just gets into it.
Yeah. Out of the timeout, it'll be Snyder basketball. 3:40 left in the first half. They lead 25-11. Sid the Kid is watching. Hello, Sydney. Hope you're having a great Tuesday evening, my friend. Kara McPherson off the dribble. She's going to slice through everybody on the defensive end and then give it up for an easy 2 to Maddie Roebuck. 4 of the ball game for Roebuck. That'll make it 27-11. 3:15 left in the first half of play. Jocelyn Davenport to Victoria Gerald's. Victoria, ball got kicked, no call, picked up by Granger. Maddie Cole Carter says Christy Schaefer Bird. I don't know what that means. Off balance shot here, too strong for McPherson. Rebound loose underneath the basket. Kara came away with it and laid it up and in. How about McPherson? If at first you don't succeed, try again. Inbounds pass going to be taken away and a steal. 2-on-2 fast break. Good job by Davenport, though, to get back and take it right back. Skylar Smith with the steal. Davenport took it away into the front court. She'll come. Dangerous pass there. Tracked down by Emma. Emma gets banged around. No call. Ball loose. Picked up by the Lady Tigers and now lost again. Dreyer trying to fight it. Can't get it. It's kick save and a beauty time as that one will roll out of bounds on the far end of the floor. Hunter Quickle loving the effort of his club. By the way, a no pun intended quick story about Hunter Quickle. A couple of years ago when we first had the chance to meet him over at the Tri-County, and so we get a foul. That's just a tired person in Kara McPherson for second, and team foul number 8. Raven Cade, who we both know and both, we just adore. And she loves her job announcing wherever she might be, but she kept calling Hunter Quickie. And it was our first opportunity to meet Coach Quickle, and he's got a great sense of humor. We really enjoyed. We had a 15, 20-minute conversation with him in the hospitality room, and he made mention of it. I wasn't going to bring it up, but he made mention of it. And so the next opportunity I said, by the way, Raven, it's Quickle. One opportunity here for Victoria. Can't get the shot to go down. Battle for the rebound. Lost out of bounds, and I think they're going to say it's Mangum basketball, and it will be Mangum with the ball. Well, Lady Tigers really struggling at the charity stripe, and then maybe in part to the long layoff. Inbounds pass going to be taken away by Riley Granger. Granger, dribble, drive, glide, glass, shot, yes. Riley Granger. 4 of the ball game down for Riley. Jessica Anderson says, great job, Lady Cyclones. Or Cyclone Girls, I'm sorry. Cyclone Girls. She even got a cyclone emoji. Wow. 2 minutes left here in the first half of play. Davenport backdoor and a great pass there. Love the entry pass. Jocelyn lays it up and in. She's got 4 in the ball game. 31-13. 1:45 and running in the first half of play. Granger looking inside to Huckabee, but they'll go between the 2 circles down to Skylar Smith. Smith off the dribble back to Riley. Granger. Good double-team defense there by Mangum coming out. Alyssa Dreyer. Dreyer's played some good defense here this evening. Off-balance shot there. They're going to see it. Are they going to call this on Davenport? Yeah, and I'm okay with it on Davenport. If they were going to call that on Nicole Rogers, I was going to take umbrage with that call. I've got Jocelyn now with 3. Looked like Rogers was straight up and down, and maybe Davenport did reach in. First of 2 free throws up and in for Shelby Davis. Davis will get 1 more. I'm kind of excited. I'm taking Thursday and Friday off from the child welfare job to do basketball all day over at Merritt. It's kind of a fun way to do things. If you're not playing golf, do some basketball play-by-play. Davis, by the way, hits the second free throw. Cherry picking on the other end, and an easy 2 there for Victoria Gerald's. Good recognition by the Mangum Lady Tigers on the offensive end. Shelly Jenkins Mullins joining us tonight. Hello, Shelly. Good to have you alongside, kiddo. I want to say hi to Margaret Means as well. Hello, Margaret. Good defense out high here. Look at that as Maddie, into the ball game. Landry Lively created the turnover. Rogers with a run out. Got fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Landry Lively coming off the bench and making some hay defensively. Check the foul. It's on Skylar Smith. That'll be 2 on Skylar. Team foul number 9 on Snyder. Nicole shooting 2. First is good. Rogers will get 1 more. Second one on the way for Nicole is good. So Rogers struggled early with her free throw shooting. Now has made 3 of her last 4 and 4 of her last 5. 33-17. 50 seconds left here in this first half of play. With the ball, Shelby Davis. Davis kicks right side Granger. Now at the free throw line, Skylar Smith. Again, Mangum turning things up defensively and creating some mismatches inside, like right there with Nicole Rogers. Rogers with the steal over the top to Emma. Gerald's with a tough shot, doesn't get it to go, but a reach-in foul going to be called here. That'll be on Sydney Stevens, her first. And team foul number 10 called on Snyder. So a couple of free throws here for Emma. Gerald's toe on the line there, as Rocky Burnett once sang. First one no good. Emma will get one more. And actually, Rocky Burnett said, "I'm tired of toe on the line." A song that you might hear occasionally. Michael in the Morning, Monday through Friday, 6 to 9. Classic Hits 97.7. You can hear the difference. Second one no good. Battle for the rebound, and getting up off her backside to come up with the loose basketball will be Snyder's Sydney Stevens. Into the front court, Granger off the window and scores. Riley Granger. 6 in the quarter, 8 on the ball game for Riley, 35-17. 15 seconds left in the first half of play. Nicole coming across the timeline, looks for a screen out high. Now lobs it over the top to Dreyer, back inside to Rogers with the ball taken away. Good anticipation there by Skylar Smith, who fires from half court and bangs it off the top of the backboard. So the first half in the books, and the Lady Cyclones enjoying a 35-17 advantage. 35 on the board for Snyder, 17 for Mangum. We're at the half on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
The Mangum Star News has been serving Southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
The Castle Insurance Agency at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum is your trusted choice independent agency for Greer County. Agent Pam Simmons has got 37 years experience and is happy to answer questions and provide competitive quotes. Representing many companies is the key to offering auto, home, farm, crop, life, semi-trucks, oil and gas, workers' comp, professional liability, specialized coverage for business. Call Pam at 580-782-3049. That's 580-782-3049. 782-3049, the Castle Insurance Agency.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are proud supporters of the Mangum Tigers.
True Vision Optometric Group strives to provide Western Oklahoma with the newest technology, traditional and trendy frame lines, and a knowledgeable staff that is 100% patient-focused. Dr. Allen, Dr. Straub, and Dr. Wald provide quality, comprehensive eye care for all. Now accepting VSP, VCD, IMED, PV, CS, and Sooner Care. We are always welcoming new patients. Stop by one of our three locations, 500 North Washington, Weatherford, 212 South Main Street, Hobart, and 112 Val Verde in Altus. You can also find us on Facebook, True Vision Optometric Group, helping you see what truly matters.
I'm I'm Dr. Brittany Hand, and I'm the new associate dentist with 333 Dental Care in Mangum, Oklahoma. I'm a graduate of the University of Oklahoma College of Dentistry, and I'm happy to be home in Southwest Oklahoma. Dr. Dustin Lively and I offer a wide variety of services, including general dentistry, Invisalign, and options for treating snoring and sleep apnea. Call 580-563-6048 for information or to book an appointment.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
Back in Snyder at the half, the Lady Cyclones out in front of the Lady Tigers of Mangum, 35-17. Got some Little League basketball action going on down below us, and some youngsters had a great time. I tell you what, it is the one thing that I miss about refereeing at the Altus City League is watching the little kids and watching them grow and develop as time goes by and seeing all the smiles that they have on their faces while they play the game. If only we could do without the adults and the parents, we'd be doing just fine, thank you. I'm sorry, that's an editorial comment. It does not necessarily reflect the views or opinions of Fox Radio. 35-17, Mangum outscored in that first period, 18-8, and then outscored 17-9 in the second frame. And again, they trail at the half, 35-17. On Coach Workman's side of the ledger, Nicole Rogers leading the way. Rogers with 6 of her club's 17 points. 6 for Rogers, 3 for Emma Gerald's. Jocelyn Davenport, I almost overlooked hers. Davenport with 4. 2 at the intermission for both Faith Harden-Wallace and for Victoria Gerald's. Mangum just 4 of 11 from the free throw line. And again, trailing 35-17 and 4 for 11, really sticks in your craw when you're on the short end of the scoreboard like Mangum is. On the other side of the ledger, great balance for Hunter Quickle. I mean, you just look at it, and Riley Granger coming off the bench, leading the way. Granger has got 8 at the intermission. 6 for Skylar Smith. Shelby Davis with 6. Kara McPherson with a half a dozen. Maddie Roebuck with 4. Bree Gates with 3. And Sydney Stevens with a pair. From the foul line, much more proficient, the Lady Cyclones of Snyder, as they are 6 of 7. And one of the littles made him a basket, and then he turned and he posed for the crowd. You got to love that kind of stuff. At the half, 35-17, Mangum trailing Snyder here on Classic Hits. 97.7 and OKSports.tv. Good to have you alongside Morgan Maddox.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Friends, take care of your eyes. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Michael in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin. The Geigers are professionals, very good at what they do. And the Geiger family is proud to help area youth, sponsoring ball games on the radio. They encourage you to be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Kind of an extended halftime here so the youngsters can go out there and play. Gives us the opportunity to tell you, to nobody's surprise, unless you've not been paying attention, Alabama Crimson Tide wide receiver Devonta Smith is the Heisman Trophy Award winner for the 2020 football season. Nearly 3 decades have gone by since somebody besides a quarterback or a running back won the Heisman. Who was the last wide receiver to win? Come on, you watch Game Day on ESPN? No? You're killing me, man. Everybody out there is shouting at you. Michigan's Desmond Howard. That's right. Desmond Howard won it back in 1991. The other finalists, by the way, were all quarterbacks. Mac Jones from Alabama, Clemson's Trevor Lawrence, and Florida's Kyle Trask. But again, Alabama Crimson Tide wide receiver Devonta Smith wins the Heisman Trophy in 2020, and richly deserved as well. By the way, apparently there are some COVID issues out there when it comes to the championship football game set for next Monday night. College Football Playoff Executive Director Bill Hancock telling ESPN today that the College Football National Championship presented by AT&T between Alabama and The Ohio State University will be on schedule for Monday in Miami. Those sources are telling ESPN there have been discussions about postponing the game because of COVID-19 issues with Ohio State's program. Wow. Put on your headset and talk to me about that a little bit, and let me get your thoughts as to whether that bowl game should or should not be postponed, depending on the health of The Ohio State University.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on, the quantity of positive tests and things of that nature. I really think it comes down to that.
So, but then how long do you postpone it, and how many times do you postpone it? I mean, that's...
Now you're getting into a gray area. And
right.
I don't think there's a really right answer. I mean, like we've talked about before, a lot of these decisions, there's really not a right or wrong answer. I'm really not sure, I'm sure there's already a contingency plan in case something you can't have the playoffs and not have these plans in place. I'm just not really sure which way you go.
Well, and here's the other thing. This just in, these are college students. At some point, and I realize that there's a lot of guys, Devonta Smith, for example, who's going to go pro, but there's other guys that are working towards their degrees and having a career someday when they graduate from Alabama or The Ohio State University. And what kind of disservice do you do to them?
I mean, like I said, I don't really know the right answer. I mean,
I don't think there is a right answer.
Yeah, it's a tough situation. So I didn't have my headset on, so there's cases within Ohio State's.
Well, they've struggled all year long.
Right.
And apparently they're having some issues right now, and there had been some word out there that they would postpone the game from Monday night. But again, you have to say to yourself, okay, well, we postpone it one time, then what if it's Alabama that has the issue? Do we postpone it again to be fair to them? And then, where does it stop, and where do you finally say, look, we're just going to play the game or not play the game?
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to say one way or the other because, quite frankly, we've never had to deal with this situation.
It's a fluid situation for sure, but and the other thing is, why did all the Big Ten schools have so much trouble with COVID-19 and the Pac-12, and somehow the Southeastern Conference and the Big 12 and the ACC went virtually unscathed?
Yeah, I mean, who knows? I mean, it could be the policies in place. I mean, that'll have to be something that's looked at after the season to see which policies worked and which ones didn't. But it could just be the luck of the draw. I mean, it's a hard thing to figure out.
Well, and I have this is just a thought process when it comes to Nick Saban. But I can tell you why the Alabama folks didn't. He ran a tight ship, although I was surprised that he allowed them to go home at Christmas time, them being his players.
I mean, how can you tell your players they can't go home to their families?
And that's exactly what he said.
But no, I mean, no doubt. I mean, Nick Saban. I mean, he ran a tight ship that we're going to do this. You sacrifice for your teammates so we can play. So right. I'm sure that was the message from him. All
right, Bray Woodruss has joined us as we get ready for the second half. Coming up, 35-17, Mangum trailing to Snyder on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Well, one final point on whether they postpone the national championship again. If they postpone it, when does it ever get played? And there's so much money involved, they're going to try to play. I mean, you hear AT&T national championship. They want their money's worth out of the deal.
I mean, but you've got kids.
I know.
You know?
I know. But your answer to every question is money. All right, here we go. It will be, I think there's some debate as to whose basketball is going to be. Now we've got to get fans out of the way. Everything is set, and Snyder will get the ball to begin the second half of play. They're on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. And Shelby Davis has the basketball, leaves it in the corner now for Paige Huckabee. Huckabee back to Davis. Now Kara McPherson between the two circles. Also out on the floor, Skylar Smith, and the final member of that five, Maddie Roebuck. And Roebuck going to go inside and challenge. Lost the ball, got it back, had it slapped away by Riley Woodson. Woodson get that stuff out of here. So Woodson at the free throw line goes to Davenport. Jocelyn, boy, I tell you what, had to go get it before it went across the 10-second line. Now here's Rogers inside Woodson. Catch, glass, and good. Riley Woodson, that's the first two of the ball game for Riley Woodson. 35-19, 7:15 left here in the third. Shelby Davis off the dribble drive to McPherson. Wide open backdoor cut and an easy two for Maddie Roebuck. You don't remember the Boston Celtics, but let me just tell you, that was the old pick and roll done perfectly by years gone by. Riley Woodson inside, going to get fouled and go to the line to shoot two. Foul called here. Yeah, I believe they leveled that one on Skylar Smith, and that's her third. My dear friend Megan Mills, we just love her. She says, still supporting just from Mangum. Megan's she's always got something. She's a redhead she fits that category. Riley rolls in the first one. She'll get one more. Riley Woodson. Second one all the way, no good. Rebound Rogers, and going to get tied up. Well, it looked like a foul from here, but we're a long way away. Megan, I'm telling you, as a second grader, she was fearless down there at the Alza City Gymnasium. Inbounds pass, Rogers. Going to go inside, and she traveled prior to the shot. Or did she get fouled? I didn't get a foul. Okay. I was blocked by the bar, and they called the foul on Paige Huckabee. That'll be one on Paige, and the second of the second half on Snyder. On the inbounds play. Really getting physical here coming out of the locker room. What's going on there?
Yeah, I think for Mangum, I think there's some pressure to play well here coming into the second half of the season. So I think they're definitely playing physical.
And again, another foul going to be called. Wow. That's three quick ones here to begin the third. Maddie Roebuck will pick it up. That'll be her first. And actually four quick ones to begin quarter number three. Davenport to inbound. Jocelyn to Woodson. Riley inside. Lost the ball. Took an extra dribble. Maybe should have gone ahead and put it up. McPherson had it taken away by Davenport. And she'll go inside to Woodson. And Riley will put it up and in. And suddenly Riley Woodson has got 5 quick points. And it's a 37-22 ball game. 6.5 minutes left here in the third. McPherson out high. Stopping, popping, throwing it from three. Halfway down, wouldn't stay. Rebound, Huckabee took it away from Davenport. She'll leave it here on the near side for Smith. Skyler's shot won't go, but the putback is up and in for Maddie Roebuck, and she's got a couple of back-to-back buckets. And a timeout going to be taken here. 6:13 left in the third, 39-22. Mangum trailing Snyder on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Megan reminding us that that shoulder of hers is just, it just won't fix itself. And she has had surgery, Megan Mills, and it just continues to present problems for her. And we hope that you're on the mend, Megan, and Get yourself back together. There's some adults who wouldn't agree with this, but I miss your attitude. Inbounds pass, stolen away, and the layup is there for Skylar Smith. I tell you what, Skylar Smith has been impressive here on the defensive end and creating some offensive opportunities for herself with that defensive pressure. Mangum down trailing 41-22. They went on a little run, and Snyder has answered. There's a little layup. Nice job there by Emma Geralds to go inside. She's got 5 in the ball game, and it's 41-24. 5:40 and running here in this third period of play. Snyder played tough defense all night long, but Mangum has played tough defense all night long against Snyder, but give the Lady Cyclones credit. They have moved the ball well and taken shots just like that one. Shelby Davis from three-point land, and it goes. Davis now with 9. 44-24. So the Lady Cyclones answering each charge by Mangum. Gerald's again, good shot. Didn't get that one to fall, and the rebound cleared away by Roebuck. Back the other way as it traveled. McPherson, yep. Took that little bunny hop, took that extra step. Back into the ball game now, Riley Granger. Setting down will be Paige Huckabee. Shelly Jenkins Mullins back with us, and cannot say enough good things about folks like Shelly, who worked so well with us at the Department of Human Services and foster so many kiddos. Thank you so much for what you do. 3 minutes gone by here in the third, 44-24. Riley asking for the ball inside. She'll make the catch, put up the shot, and score. Riley Woodson. Well, nobody can match up with Woodson inside right now. The trouble is Mangum trails 44-26. 3 ball, left side. That one came up short for Smith. Battle for the rebound. It's loose. Nicole had it, lost it out of bounds, but they said it was last touched by Skylar of Snyder, and it'll be Mangum basketball. 4:35 left here in the third. Emma, crossover into the front court. Woodson, shot doesn't go. Riley tried to grab the rebound, but overshot the landing, and loose basketball picked up by Roebuck. Maddie now in the front court. She'll leave it for Shelby Davis. Skip pass. Granger between the two circles. Looks inside. And the turnaround jumper won't go for Skylar Smith, but good job by Snyder to keep it alive. Now Granger for 3. That won't go. Another rebound. Roebuck had it lost out of her hands. And finally going to be taken away by Justin Davenport. Davenport has numbers. Now going to slow down. Ball swatted away by Granger. She said, get that stuff out of here. Riley with the big block. And back the other way comes Snyder. Now a steal by Nicole. Little ragtag here. So Rogers says, let's slow things down. 3:45 left in the third. Emma double teamed. She'll go to Woodson, and she hopped. Yep. You were calling that one from your seat here next to me as well.
Yeah, she pump faked and shuffled her feet and then tried to drive, which, I mean, is a good move. You just can't move your feet before you start dribbling.
Well, especially when you hop on them. You know, that's it. You might be able to get away if you're sliding, but, boy, when you do that little hop, that bunny hop, it's just too easy to detect. Woodson going to sit down now and catch a little breather here at the 3:42 mark, and back into the ball game now. Alyssa Dreyer, who played some yeoman-like defense in that first half of play, really went to work with the hard hat and the lunch pail. There's Rogers playing defense. Tell you what, Nicole, we probably don't talk enough about how hard she has played this year. And oftentimes you think of points, but she's done so many other things, so much dirty work. And, yeah, she does score a lot of points, but she really gets after it defensively and grabbing rebounds. There's a rebound by Mangum and a run out for Emma Gerald's off the glass. Shot too hard, but a blocking foul will be called on McPherson. I've got her for 3, and that'll be team foul number 5 on Snyder in the second half. 3:18 shows here in the third. So when's your first game there on Thursday?
I think it's the same time. I think it's that 10:30, I think is when it starts.
First free throw, Emma, no good. She'll get another. The Western Oklahoma Classic, now the Western Oklahoma Festival, right?
Yeah, the Western Equipment.
Western Equipment. Not second free throw, no good. Rebound, Dreyer. Her shot won't fall. Now we'll get a whistle down below us. Reach-in foul going to be called on Mangum. That's their first foul of the second half. 3:10 left here in the third. 44-26. Good defense by Dreyer. We talked about it. She showed it again there. She did it in the first half. Did it there. Valerie Dreyer says, "That way to go, Alyssa." Travel there, and again, great defense by Mangum. Rogers and Gerald's a part of that. Victoria. 2:58 left here in the third. So your first game starts at 10:30. You know who the opponents are? What's the matchup?
Ooh, I'm going to have to pull that up.
You don't want to lie to me now. Mangum will start things at 10:30 on Thursday morning as well, as they will play in the 11th or 12th annual Merritt Classic. Going to get a foul on the inbounds pass as Riley Granger came up with a steal and then got grabbed on the arm by Nicole Rogers. 2 on Nicole, 2 on Mangum in the second half. But Mangum will play Frederick in the Lid Lifter Thursday morning at 10:30. We'll be there for it. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. I'll be joined by the Fox on the Run, Chad Fox. There's a great steal by Rogers at the timeline. Nicole dribbled, drive, glass, and got it. Good anticipation by Nicole. 8 in the ball game now for Rogers. 44-28. 2:30 left here, third quarter of play. Into the ball game, Bree Gates for Snyder. Gates leaves it. Left side, is that a 2? Yes. 2 for Skylar Smith. She was flirting with that three-pointer, but just inside the arc. Makes it 46-28. Emma back the other way. Tough shot doesn't go. And the rebound cleared off by McPherson. And she wants to run. Kara out in front of everybody. Going to get tripped inadvertently from behind. It'll be on Lively. Landry checked in at the last dead ball. That's 1 on Landry, 3 on Mangum in the second half. 2:07 left here in the third. So it says Fran Lively is watching, but I see her in the crowd, and she doesn't have a viewing device. I don't know if she hadn't been hacked. Timeout going to be taken here. 2:07 left in the third, 46-28. It's Snyder on top. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
When it comes to funeral.
All right, out of the timeout, and Mangum will be on the defensive end. Snyder has the basketball. 2:07 left here in the third. The 46-28 ball game. So inbounding the basketball underneath her own window is Bree Gates. Still like Gales. I thought that was great. Inbounds caught right side. McPherson put it up, didn't get it to go. Ball tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Paige Huckabee. Paige lucky she didn't pick up a personal foul there. 2 minutes left here in the third. Mangum trailing 46-28, first of 2. Boys from both schools play next. Ball knocked out of bounds. Mangum will retain possession. So it'll be a busy week for the Lady Tigers. They'll get their sea legs tested. 3-ball dial up by Charles. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound put back, up and in for Alyssa Dreyer. First 2 of the ball game for Alyssa. And it's 46-30. Snyder wants to run quickly back the other way. Shot on the run. Did not fall for Roebuck, but a rebound by McPherson. And McPherson going to get fouled as she goes to the glass. It's going to be on Lively, I believe, but it will be on Landry. 2 on Landry and 4 now on Mangum. 1:31 left here in the third. And it's a 46-30 ball game. Gates to inbound. Ball knocked free. It's loose on the floor. We've got a scrum going on. And we'll get a jump ball. The arrow points the way of the Lady Cyclones. They'll keep it with 1:27 left here in the third. The inbounding underneath their own window will be McPherson. Ball bobbled out high, and Shelby Davis couldn't get a handle on it and got her hand underneath it and going to get called for the cash and carry. Probably a phrase you don't understand, cash and carry. I have to throw things in there every once in a while just to wake you up and see if you're there or not. 1:15 left here in the third. Blocking foul down below us. Let's see if they do, get Shelby Davis. It'll be 2 on Shelby. 6 now. Cold on Snyder. Emma inbounds to Lively, and the ball squirts out of her hands. Going to be taken away by Snyder. They want to run. McPherson at the free throw line. Stopping, popping, 15-footer good. Kara McPherson now with 8 in the ball game. 48-30. 1 minute left here in the third. A steal and unable to find room on that far sideline there was Maddie Roebuck. Roebuck, great anticipation. Cardi Simon and the Heinz Ketchup Company would be proud of that one, but ran out of room across the way. Dreyer looks inside. Rogers put up a tough shot, didn't go. Put back by Nicole, won't fall. And on a third opportunity, they're going to get her for a push. Oh, my. Oh, my. Well, I guess it's a good thing it's an 18-point ball game, because otherwise, some folks may come unhinged on that call. Sure looked like Nicole got hacked not once, not twice, but 3 times a lady, and then she gets called for a push. 48-30 off the dribble penetration. We get a foul, and Shelby Davis will go to the line to shoot 2. Emma Gerald's going to get the call. That'll be the first of the night on Emma. Team foul number 6 on Mangum in the second half of play. So a couple of free throws here. First one, good. One more now for Shelby Davis. Davis, 4 in the quarter and 10 on the ball game. Second one for Shelby, spins in and out, and Alyssa Dreyer will come up with a rebound for Mangum. Lady Tigers want to push. Nicole with the ball. Rogers leaves it right side. Tough catch, Victoria. And Gerald's wanted to go to Dreyer, and a reach-in foul going to be called, much to the chagrin of Paige Huckabee. 3 on Paige, and team foul number 7 called on Snyder in the second half. So Alyssa Dreyer will go to the line to shoot the 1 and 1. 21.7 left here in the third. First one for Dreyer, good. Alyssa will get one more. 49-21, or 31, I should say. And I will. Second one on the way, won't roll in. And the rebound going to be cleared off by Snyder. 15 seconds left here in the third. Off the dribble penetration, kick right side. Davis for 3, and she rattled it home. Boy, McPherson did a good job of clearing out that right side. And the easy 3 there makes it 52-31. And now a travel going to be called on Mangum. Snyder going to get it back with 3.1 left here in the third. 52-31. From the midcourt line, 3 ball off the back of the iron, does not go. We played 3, 52-31. Snyder in command. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Is fast becoming known for the best authentic Mexican food from miles around. J&P has many options to choose from and daily specials too. Fresh, handmade tortillas and unique homemade sopapillas are sure to please. J&P serves great steaks and American food as well. Enjoy a meal soon at J&P Cafe in Mangum. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays 11 to 8 for dine-in, or call 706-5042 for takeout or delivery. That's 706-5042. The best Mexican food, J&P Cafe, downtown Mangum.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
Final 8 minutes set to unfold here on Classic Hits 97.7. James Snyder says Ed Smith. And we say hello and welcome to the 4th Landry Lively going to go inside to Riley Woodson. Woodson off the glass, shot too hard. Rebound, Rogers. Nicole dragged the pivot foot, didn't get away with it. And it'll be Snyder basketball. Bree Gates begins the fourth period of play for Coach Quickle's club. Gates out there along with Shelby Davis, who brings the ball across the timeline. She'll go to Gates. Now baseball pass over the top to Paige Huckabee. Huckabee back to Gates, asking for it inside McPherson. Kara kicks right side. 3, Davis. Shelby shot won't go. And the rebound taken away by Victoria Geralds. She's out there with Emma, Riley Woodson, Nicole Rogers, and Landry Lively. 52-31. Going to go inside to Rogers. She'll go around Gates, put up the shot, didn't go, but got fouled. And will go to the line to shoot 2. McPherson will pick up the personal. I've got her for 4. And that'll be 8 now on Snyder. Yes?
They have her for 3 fouls.
Oh, they do? Okay. We'll see. That's why I trust you and they being the scores table and not Michael in the morning. First free throw, no good. Nicole Rogers will get one more. Boy, Mangum really has had the yoke around their neck when it comes to free throw shooting. They're now 6 of 18 unofficially from the foul line. Substitution, Gates going to sit down and back into the ballgame. Skylar Smith for the Lady Cyclones. Second one on the way. Rogers will miss that one. Woodson the rebound. She'll get fouled on the arm and go to the line to shoot 2. This one might take a while to end, my friend. 7:14 left of the ball game. So did you get any great Christmas gifts? I meant to ask you that.
I got some golf stuff.
There you go. I was hoping you would say that.
Doesn't help with my swing at all, but it's there.
Okay. So what kind of balls are you hitting?
So I have some Callaway and some TaylorMade.
Okay. Good balls. I like those.
Or a couple range balls when you play the back 9, just in case you lose them.
Woodson missed both free throws, and Mangum 0 for 4 for the line here in the fourth, and 6 now of 21 on the night. Back the other way. McPherson with an easy 2. As Kara beat everybody down the floor. She's in double figures with 10, and it's 54-31. 6:55 left of the ball game. Nicole Rogers gets a clear out. Going to go inside with the left hand, lay it up and in. Nicole Rogers. Nice move by Nicole. She's in double figures with 10, and it's 54-33. Snyder on top. They have the basketball. Left end of your listening and or viewing device, and we get an offensive foul called here. It's on McPherson. And that now will, they called it instead on Sydney Stevens. That'll be her second. Got the proverbial from somebody across the way. You know, you can make that call both ways. Riley Woodson walks as she goes inside. And the ball going to go back now to Snyder. You suppose that has any impact? Call it both ways?
Not at all. Not at all.
I'm just curious. I know as an official in my day, it probably had the opposite effect. Good look inside here. We'll get a collision, though, as Emma Geralds will run into Maddie Roebuck. And the foul on Emma. Going to be her second of the night. By the way, I understand that as Roebuck will go to the line to shoot the 1-on-1 here. I understand that you've got a big-time fan from down there at Crown Jewelry. Free throw, Roebuck, no good. And the rebound going to be collected by Mangum. Shannon Preston, he said he just really enjoys listening to all the garbage you give the old man during the basketball broadcast.
Yeah, we ran into him the other day. He said how good of a job you do.
Underneath the basket, Nicole Rogers missed the first attempt. Tried again, couldn't get that one to go. Riley Woodson going to grab it. We'll get a jump ball. And Michelle Workman, she's like, you got to be kidding me. My girl got hammered on the arm 2 different times, and now you're going to call a jump ball. And again, because it's a 54-33 ball game, you doth protest not much. Good hustle by Emma Geralds, and that's worth noting. Geralds and Lively and Geralds and Woodson. Rogers out there working off their tails, and they trail by 21. Good example there. Inbounds pass taken away by Nicole. She finally gets a handle on it, crosses over, gets grabbed on the arm. Now the ball going to be taken away by Snyder. Lady Cyclones back the other way. McPherson, 2-on-1 fast break. Great pass by McPherson. And rewarded with an easy 2 there, Maddie Roebuck. Love the unselfishness there of McPherson. 56-23, 5:15 left in the ball game. Crossover now. Emma looks inside. Riley Woodson goes to the floor, gets the ball, and get a little ragtag. Would you not agree?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, frustration. 56-33, down by 23. There's a little frustration there.
Skylar Smith has picked up her 4th. And that's 10 team fouls now on the Lady Cyclones. So a couple of free throw opportunities here for Riley Woodson. Woodson, go ahead.
Looking across the way, it looks like Coach Reed's going to sport the bow tie tonight. I always love to see what he's going to wear. He always comes out with something that's very interesting. He's wearing the bow tie tonight.
He is a Natalie-clad young man. Would you not agree?
Oh, it's great. I love calling his games.
You have no idea what Natalie-clad means.
No, I do not.
Take my word for it. Riley going to shoot one more free throw. It's an orange bow tie as well. And Woodson hits the second of 2. He was so fun to watch in high school. I got a chance to do his basketball games when he played at Hobart. We got to do 2 seasons worth, and he was a delight to watch. Riley Granger now takes an extra step, trying to get started. And the turnover going to give it back now to Mangum. 56-34, 4:59 left in the ball game. Emmett Sherrilds working across the timeline. Gets a screen, and you can call a foul? Yep, sure did. Paige Huckabee will pick it up. That'll be her 3rd. You know, I was thinking the other day about how long it has been. And Huckabee, by the way, will foul out of the ball game. So Paige done for the night. Played tough defense all night long and rebounded well for Hunter Quickle as well. But how long has it been since we've been in the friendly confines of the facility over there at Mangum?
It's been a while. I mean, I can't remember.
Well, it's been almost a year.
Really?
When we would have played a game in February. And I don't know the exact date, as Lively misses the first of 2. But yeah, unbelievable. Nearly a year has gone by. Second free throw, Lively doesn't get it to go. Riley Woodson to put back in the polls. So Riley now with 8 in the ball game and goes to the line for an old-fashioned three-pointer. That foul, by the way, called on Riley Granger, and that'll be her 2nd. Is it no wonder that people who want to learn the English language and want to learn to read and write struggle so much? The free throw is up and in for Riley Woodson. So many different variations of words that sound the same. You look at the spelling of Riley Woodson compared to Riley Granger, and they're not even close. Start with an R. That's about the only thing. Ball batted around inside. Good job by Bree Gates to come up with the loose basketball. She'll throw one up, doesn't go. And Riley Woodson with a rebound. Riley with a run out, looking for help. And now we'll find it over the top and into Gerald's. Gerald's lob inside Dreyer. Glass and good. Alyssa Dreyer now with 5 in the ball game. And it's 56-39. 4:05 remaining. Gates for 3. Shot won't go. Rebound Woodson. And a timeout going to be taken here by Mangum. They trail 56-39, 4:01 left. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check.
All right. 56-39, 4:01 left of the ball game. Mangum and Snyder, Lady Cyclones, on top. You were probably too young to remember. I believe it was
with Mangum brick.
I believe it was 2011. I want to say it was 2011, and I'm looking for the banner around here. Lady Cyclones won the 2A state championship that year in basketball.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I knew that just because they sometimes play like old clips at the big house.
Okay.
They're in OKC. They play kind of throwbacks, and I think I knew that they had won it a while back.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I want to say it was 2011. All right, out of the timeout, Mangum with the basketball. Victoria Geralds has gone, gives it to Riley Woodson, who can't get the shot to go down. The rebound going to be taken away by Shelby Davis. Huckabee did a good job not walking there. That was McPherson instead. Leaves it on the right side, knocking it down from 15. Skylar Smith. Tell you what, Skylar Smith got a great-looking shot from the outside. Give her a dozen in the ball game. Victoria now with the answer on the other end for three. Victoria now with 5 in the ball game, and it's 58-42. 3:15 left in the contest. Gates, and that's a treble. Skylar Smith got the pass kind of in rhythm, in motion, and didn't know what she wanted to do with it, and came back down with it, and it's going to be a travel. So they'll give it back now to Snyder with 3:16 left of the ball game. Victoria Geralds and Emma Geralds in the background. Backcourt, not background, goodness. Riley Woodson, Nicole Rogers, and Landry Lively out on the floor right now for Coach Workman. Lively tries to corral the basketball down along the far side and slides into the bench across the way. Well, if you're going to go into the bench, you always want to be in friendly territory. Enemy territory, they don't tell you, oh, you're close. Of course, my teammates, they didn't tell me. Riley Woodson going to get called for a foul. That'll send Shelby Davis to the line. Foul on Riley going to be her third. And team number 8 on Mangum. True story, back in the days of the Altus Merchants. Ran full speed into a metal fence. Full speed. Laying there, writhing in pain, trying to collect my breath as the first of 2 free throws is good. And my outfield teammate looked at me and said, oh, yeah. I guess I should have told you the wall was there.
No kidding,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, thanks. This just in. Second free throw, no good, Shelby Davis. 14 in the ball game now for Davis. 59-42. 2:45 remaining. Riley can't handle that pass. Fired inside by Emma Geralds. Coach Workman looking for a substitution and going to get Alyssa Dreyer back in the ball game now. And Emma will set down. Is that Dr. Paul Reed across the way?
Looks like it.
Uh-huh. Snyder with the ball and a commanding lead. Bree Gates to McPherson. Skip pass over the top here on the near side to Davis. Shelby lost the ball in traffic. Got it back. Goes to McPherson. Fakes the three. Good defense by Rogers. Kara kicks right side. 3 ball dialed up here. Skylar Smith got it to go. 15 in the ball game for Skylar. Her club leads it 62-42. And 20-point margin matches the biggest of the night. Nicole Rogers, lob inside, Woodson catch. Shot won't go, and she'll commit her 4th foul of the night as Bree Gates got inside position. And that'll be team foul number 9 I had on this group from Mangum, so a 1-and-1 on the other end. Minute 58 remaining. Bree Gates has got a 3 in the ball game. Misses the free throw. Long rebound, Lively. Landry into the front court to Woodson. Riley, sweet looking little stop and pop right there from about 8. And Woodson makes it 62-44 with a minute 40 remaining. And Hunter Quickle's team they're going to run some patient offense and try to shorten this ball game here. Good defense by Dreyer. Got a final in from up at Hobart and Canute. The Trojanettes beating the Lady Cats by a final score of 56-48. First of two ball games there on the Fox Radio Network on 1420 KTJS and 102.1, the FM translator station for KTJS, and on OKSports.tv as well. During all that, we'll get a foul called on the Lady Cyclones. So Mangum will go to the line to shoot 2 now as they're in the double bonus here. And foul, by the way, the third of the night on Shelby Davis. So Landry Lively to the strike to shoot a couple. First one for Landry, spins in and out. Lively will get one more. (62-44), 132 remaining. Second free throw, back of the iron doesn't go, and the long rebound going to be tied up, and we'll get a jump ball. Arrow going to point the way of Mangum. Short turnaround for the Lady Tigers. You have one day of practice tomorrow and then really no walkthroughs or anything on Thursday because you've got a game at 10:30 on Thursday morning. And probably the drive from Mangum to Merritt, you better count on an hour by the time you get everybody unloaded and get changed and you get to walk out there. First game of the 12th annual Merritt Classic. Look at the hustle of Nicole Rogers continuing to work hard. With 55 seconds left of the ball game, and Hunter Quickle now will clear his bench. You know, it is a learning and maturation process for this Lady Tiger basketball team. And there are going to be some bumps in the night, and certainly they're experiencing one here. Meantime, Hunter Quickle's team, boy, you look at it, and he's got 4 players in double figures, and Riley Granger with 8 just below double digits. You don't win a lot of ball games that way. Running jumper put up here, does not go for Nicole Rogers. Landry Lively will wind up with the long rebound. We'll get a jump ball, I believe is the call. Yeah. 32.8. So how do you regroup between now and 10:30 on Thursday morning?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, there probably won't be a walkthrough Thursday morning if they do it Wednesday night. There will be a walkthrough at some point.
Right.
It'll either just be Wednesday night or Thursday morning. But, I mean, it really just comes down to preparing, watching film, knowing what the team's going to do, and just executing. I mean, Snyder, they had a very good full-court pressure tonight, and I mean it's one of those things where you have to kind of game plan for and figure out how you're going to attack it.
All right, one last shot put up here, going to be short. Lively with a rebound. 62-44 will be your final score as Snyder wins it tonight over Mangum. 62-44 the final score on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
They may be hiring.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Hey Mangum, who you rooting for? We hope it's MHS. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't wait to watch our Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers show their athletic skills each game. So suit up in your best orange and black, and we'll see you at the games. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. Rent is based on income. Utilities are paid. on-site laundry room, and they offer $5 cable. Golden Age Apartments have immediate openings on several newly remodeled rooms. The Mangum Golden Age Apartments are conveniently located in downtown Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
The Mangum Drug Company is a great place to find gifts for that hard-to-buy person on your list. Here are some ideas: Consuela totes, cosmetic bags, wallets and purses, Pura Vida bracelets, rings, necklaces, and anklets. You'll find Oklahoma Pride garden flags, t-shirts in short and long sleeve, and decorative doormats. Check out Smarty Pants vitamins available in capsules or gummies. Shop Mangum Drug Company, west side of the square, Mangum, Oklahoma. And don't forget your flu shots at Mangum Drug Company.
62-44 your final score. Mangum
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
62-44 your final score. Mangum losing tonight to Snyder. Lady Tigers now 1-5 on the year. They got 11 in the loss from Riley Woodson, 10 from Nicole Rogers. Emma Geralds was 7-5 in the ball game for Victoria Geralds. Jocelyn Davenport with 4. Faith Harden-Wallace and Alyssa Dreyer 2 apiece. Mangum really struggling from the foul line as they only converted on 8 of unofficially 8 of 25 from the charity stripe. And again, they lose it by a final score of 62-44. Big night for Skylar Smith. She led the way for the Lady Cyclones with 15, 14 for Shelby Davis. Kara McPherson and Maddie Roebuck had 10 apiece. Riley Granger with 8, 3 for Bree Gates, and 2 for Sydney Stevens from the foul line. Snyder was 8 of 14, 7 of 9 through 3. So really got it done all night long from the charity stripe. Game number 1 of the books. Second contest coming up. It'll be the boys from both schools. You stick and stay. Mangum and Snyder coming up. Always a fun one. This will be good on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
The Castle Insurance Agency at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum is your trusted choice independent agency for Greer County. Agent Pam Simmons has got 37 years experience and is happy to answer questions and provide competitive quotes. Representing many companies is the key to offering auto, home, farm, crop, life, semi-trucks, oil and gas, workers' comp, professional liability, specialized coverage for business. Call Pam at 580-782-3049. That's 580-782-3049. 782-3049, the Castle Insurance Agency.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are proud supporters of the Mangum Tigers.
True Vision Optometric Group strives to provide Western Oklahoma with the newest technology, traditional and trendy frame lines, and a knowledgeable staff that is 100% patient-focused. Dr. Allen, Dr. Straub, and Dr. Wald provide quality, comprehensive eye care for all. Now accepting VSP, VCD, IMED, PV, and Sooner Care. We are always welcoming new patients. Stop by one of our 3 locations, 500 North Washington, Weatherford, 212 South Main Street, Hobart, and 112 Val Verde in Altus. You can also find us on Facebook, True Vision Optometric Group, helping you see what truly matters.
I'm Dr. Brittany Hand, and I'm the new Associate Dentist with 333 Dental Care in Mangum, Oklahoma. I'm a graduate of the University of Oklahoma College of Dentistry, and I'm happy to be home in Southwest Oklahoma. Dr. Dustin Lively and I offer a wide variety of services, including general dentistry, Invisalign, and options for treating snoring and sleep apnea. Call 580-563-6048 for information or to book an appointment.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Second half of our doubleheader is set to unfold, and Fletcher Reed's team coming in with a record of 6-0. They have beaten Navajo, Sterling, Maysville, Frederick, Cyril, and Central High, and the closest ball games they have had have been decided by 7 and 10 points. They beat Cyril, the number 15 team in Class B, by 7, 54-47, and knocked off Navajo to begin the season, 57-47, ranked number 15 in this week's OSSAA poll. Meantime, the Mangum Tigers come in with a record of 3-2 and are ranked at number 20, or 18 in the latest poll. And they have victories against Burns Flat, Dill City, and Blair. They've also knocked off Empire and lost to Merritt in double overtime to end the season. Now there's a duck for me, and Cordell as well. Back in back in December. So 3-2 on the year. Nathan Pennybackers Club. We'll take one more time out, come back and set your starting lineups and get set. Mangum and Snyder on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Friends, take care of your eyes. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Michael in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin. The Geigers are professionals, very good at what they do. And the Geiger family is proud to help area youth, sponsoring ball games on the radio. They encourage you to be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
All right, second half of our doubleheader about to unfold here on Classic Hits 97.7. And it'll be Lance Carter jumping center with Hunter Tipton. And we will be asking for assistance from our listeners there on Snyder because in the book, Fletcher Reed only gave us last names, and we need first names to go along with it. So as we go along, you can help us out and give us those first names for these kids. We've got some of them: Lance Carter, Ryan Kelly, and Ethan Howe, Lyle and Anderson, the other 2 members of the starting 5. Hunter Tipton, late on the backdoor move, and the layup is there for Anderson, and Anderson the first 2, and well, they spread the floor well that time, didn't they?
Nice play. I mean, that was perfect play design. He knew what he wanted to come out with to start off the game. Backdoor pass and easy layup.
Mentioned Hunter Tipton. He's out there along with Trey Dickey. Also out on the floor, the young man with the ball right now, Trey Morris, firing the 3. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound going to be cleared off by Mangum, and a reset now. Dion Dickey gets the start here this evening as well. And the final member of that starting 5, Brody Shelby. Ball thrown away inside, loose basketball, and taken away by Snyder. Cyclones on top by a pair. Ryan Kelly with the ball across the way. Courtney Robbins says good luck. And the 3 ball going to be knocked down by Ryan Kelly. An early 5-0 run to begin the ball game. 6:52 left in the first, and a timeout taken by Nathan Pennybacker. Back after this, Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
All right, now we're finding out some things that I love this. We get Tristan Anderson, but his nickname is Turtle. All right.
All right.
So keep that in mind, Turtle. Tristan Anderson. You love that. That's good stuff.
Hopefully, there's a story behind that.
I bet that Jessica Anderson will be telling us why it's Turtle. There's a long 3 for Trey. Doesn't get it to go. Dickey with a rebound. Ball comes free. Tracked down by Hunter Tipton, and a reset down for Mangum. Dion Dickey down below us. Looks for movement inside. Doesn't find it. And a reset out high. Now a reach-in foul going to be called here on Ethan Howe. By the way, my good friend Ashley Miller, who does a fantastic job at the Kiowa County Courthouse, keeping Judge Marsh in line, and Bill Blue helping us out with some of the names. Thanks, kiddo. We appreciate that. Courtney Robbins as well. Ball swatted away here. Climbing the ladder, Lance Carter. He said, get that stuff out of here. $5-0 lead. And a little conversation going on down low with Hunter Tipton. What's that about?
Well, there was a little something said after the block, so Mr. Referee just wants to make sure that doesn't happen again.
So a little umbrage going on downstairs?
A little. He knows he got a handful of that one on that swat and just wanted to make sure he knew it. So.
Well, when I was on death's doorstep last March, these 2 teams played in the area tournament up at Southwestern Oklahoma State in an epic battle. Line drive 3, Tipton doesn't get it to go, and the rebound lands Carter.
And now Snyder is actually Class A this year.
Yeah. 3-ball dial up here. Carter knocking it down from distance. And it's an 8-0 run to begin the ball game for Fletcher Reed. The bow tie festoon one across the way for the Snyder Cyclones. Skip pass up top, Shelby. Near side, Dickey. Trey for 3, and it goes. Trey Dickey living up to his moniker. 8-3, 5:15 left in the first. Down below us, it's Ryan Kelly. Kelly looking inside now. Anderson, the dish, and the deuce to Lance Carter. Carter with 5 in the early going. 3 minutes gone by in the first. 10-3 the lead for Snyder over Mangum. He's a young man that didn't play the ball game. Trey Morris a move in for Mangum. He'll give it up to Tipton. Hunter inside. Ball got swatted again, but there was a foul prior to it. We got a push off here on Ryan Kelly. That'll be his first, and number 1 on Snyder. I want to say hi to Dusty McAlexander, who's joined us tonight on OKSports.tv. Backdoor opportunity. Brody Shelby, the benefactor of an easy pass, and a deuce and 2. 10-5, 4:35 left here in the first. So an early 8-0 run for Snyder to begin the ball game. Lob inside, another easy two on the baseline. This time it's Ethan Howell. Howell will lay it up and in. 12-5. Mangum getting beat inside early on. Trey Dickey out high, pass at the feet of Hunter Tipton. Tipton will dive, get on top of it. We'll get a jump ball, and there's some extracurricular activity going on there. Some umbrage, some athleticism, and some, hey, give me that ball! Tie up down low, Tipton in the middle of it. And for the Cyclones, it was Ryan Kelly, who plays a little football as well. Inbounds pass, and again, Tipton and Kelly, they are really going after one another. And yep, now we got some fun going on. See who they. I think. Do we have double technicals?
I think they might call that on Hunter Tipton, maybe.
Well, they did. They called the technical foul on Hunter Tipton. So that'll be his first, and team out number 1 on Mangum. Well, that's actually 2 on Tipton. I guess I missed the first one. So 2 on Tipton. And he will set down and be replaced by Isaiah Reed. Was it a double technical?
I mean, it must have been
because we're not shooting free throws. Yeah.
Right. So they have a foul on 0.
Well, that's Hunter Tipton.
Okay. So
I believe they called it. The other one, the foul would be on Ryan Kelly, wouldn't it?
I think so, yeah. He just sat, so I would imagine so.
So double technicals, that's why there are no free throws. And both coaches sitting both the participants in that event. You go to the alternate possession arrow, which is Snyder's, and Ethan Howell says, take this and put 2 on my side of the board. 14-5, 3:45 left in the first. Isaiah Reed up top to Shelby. Brody looking for help. He'll go to Trey. Dickey on the right side to Reed. 3:30 left in the first. Now Dion going to go inside. Tried to dish it off to Shelby, but the ball gets taken away. Mangum fans wanted a foul. Ball loose at the timeline. Isaiah Reed getting tied up down below us with Tristan Anderson. Well, you got to like the energy from both sides of the court here this evening.
Yeah, both teams coming out with a lot of energy, and both teams have made some big shots, kind of got in each other's face, let them know it, and I mean, it's going to be a competitive ball game.
Well, now we're debating as to whether the possession arrow is going the right way. Originally, they were going to award the basketball to Mangum, but then Fletcher Reed said, I know my bow tie's a little tight, but I'm getting oxygen to the brain. I think it should be my ball. And he was right. By the way, Mike McAlexander, hello, they're watching you. Now they're going to the scorers book on the Mangum bench to find out if that is correct. William Dickey, a part of that. I love Coach Dickey. Coach Dickey's one of those that does not have to be loud to be very influential. You know what I'm saying? Ball thrown away by the Cyclones. Good defense out high there by Dion Dickey. 3:15 left here in the first. Isaiah Reed, a defensive stalwart out there as well for Mangum. Dion will go to Isaiah. Gets a screen from Shelby. Can't do anything with it. Now at the feet of Morris, and Morris asking for a timeout, and it's a good timeout by him. Otherwise, he gets called for a travel. We'll take one as well. 3:03 left in the first. 14-5. Snyder in front of Mangum. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
J&P Cafe in downtown Mangum is fast becoming known for the best authentic Mexican food from miles around. J&P has many options to choose from and daily specials too. Fresh, handmade tortillas and unique homemade sopapillas are sure to please. J&P serves great steaks and American food as well. Enjoy a meal soon at J&P Cafe in Mangum. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays 11 to 8 for dine-in or call 706-5042 for takeout or delivery. That's 706-5042. The best Mexican food, J&P Cafe, downtown Mangum.
Mike McAlexander is watching. Hello, Mike. Good to have you alongside. Tonnell Christian as well. Good to have you alongside. And these rubber duckies, I guess they can win us some money. We'll put one up in front of the camera here. I guess we're going to throw those at halftime or something.
I think that's what I think they put like a little circle out there or something, and we got to throw it in there.
Okay,
so.
I'm sure we'll win. Reed, Morris, 3. Trey shot no good. Rebound tip, tapped, and finally going to be taken away by Ethan Howell. Snyder coming into the front court. Tristan Anderson dribbled, drive, glide, glass, shot no good. Put back up and in by Lance Carter. And nobody put a body on Carter, and he just volleyballed that one back into the twine. 16-5, the lead has grown to 11 now for Snyder at the 2:25 mark of quarter number 1. Dion clear out here on the near side. Tough shot, and it goes. Dion Dickey. Circus is in town. We love that one. Speaking of which, look at this. Barnum and Bailey right there. Ethan Howell. He's got a half a dozen. Wow. Gotta love that. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter of play. 18-7. Spirited game to usher in the 2021 basketball season. A Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. And there's another steal now by Snyder. Kyson Lyle coming up with the basketball. Lyle goes to Ethan Howell, and Howell going to get tied up. We'll get a jump ball. They are going to point the way of Mangum. Tigers going to get back with 1:40 left here in the first. 18-7 ball game as Luke Rogers will come in for the first time this evening. And setting down will be Trey Dickey, also taking a seat. Well, it'll be Isaiah Reed as Hunter Tipton now has come back into the ball game. Derek Burnham is watching. Hello, Derek. Good to have you alongside Tuesday night. Ball knocked out of the hands of Dion. 2-on-1 fast break, but now backing it off. Kyson Lyle. He'll go over the top. 3 ball fired. No good. Ethan Howell. And the rebound taken away by Hunter Tipton. Minute 15 left in the first quarter of play. You might have heard somebody down below say, you got to move. And Mangum a little bit more stationary on offense than we're accustomed to seeing them.
Yeah, I mean, typically they're flying around, but they're just kind of standing right here.
Dion Dickey going to get called for a carry. And getting it back now will be Snyder. By the way, Ashley Miller says go Lance. And that Lance, by the way, is Lance Carter.
They actually called that a foul on
they did.
Tipton, I believe.
Is that right? You're right, they did. Hunter Tipton picks up a personal. It'll be his 3rd now. And team foul number 3 called on Snyder. And back the other way, we've got a offensive foul now called. As this will be ticketed on the aforementioned Lance Carter. That'll be his first. And team foul number 3 called on the Cyclones. Let's check the 5 on the floor. Brody Shelby, Trey Morris, Dion Dickey, Hunter Tipton, and Luke Rogers out there for Mangum right now. They trail 18-7, 35 seconds left here in this first quarter of play. And that's not the kind of foul you're looking for. 25 feet for the basket, right?
Yeah, that was a little Olay instead of trying to move over and get in front of him, and it's just a foul a little too far away from the basket.
Kyson Lyle will pick it up. Brody Shelby asking for the inbounds pass. Instead, it'll go to Luke Rogers. Now he'll go to Trey Morris. By the way, Nate Augustine is coming to the ballgame now for Mangum. 25 seconds left here in this first quarter of play, and you get the idea that Mangum content to hold for 1, down 18-7. Dion between the 2 circles. He'll go to Luke in front of the Snyder bench. Rogers to Shelby. Now Morris sets, fires, 3 off the mark. And the rebound going to be swept away now by Lance Carter. Mangum Police Department has joined us. They say, come on, boys. Margaret Means, she's watching as well. Off-balance shot there, around the rim, and as time expires, it falls for Lance Carter. We've played 8. Fletcher Reed's team's got 20, and Nathan Pennypacker's club's got 7. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers.
First quarter in the books, and it was go Cyclones as they got 9 in that first quarter from Lance Carter, 9 from Carter, and 6 from Ethan Howe. 20 in the first quarter of play for Snyder. Meantime, Mangum getting 3 from Trey Dickey, 2 apiece, Deion Dickey and Brody Shelby. That is it. It will be Snyder basketball to begin the second period of play. Cyclones on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. And it's Ethan Howe. He'll go here on the near side to Kyson Lyle. Lyle off-balance shot, but he got it to go. And Kyson, that's a great job of body control to go inside, hang, and get it to go. Tonnell Christian asking where's Makai Whittington, and it's a good question. We do not see Makai on the bench tonight for the Mangum Tigers. 30 seconds gone by in the second, 22-7. Clear out on the near side, and Dickey going to get called for the carry. And that is the second time here tonight. Do you like the call?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we've talked about, the ball has to come to a stand, and I think that's the right call.
All right.
But a lot of people do that. I mean, it's almost borderline for a lot of people.
I don't know. Shot put up from inside by Tristan Anderson, and ball knocked out of bounds on the rebound. Mangum will get it and will get Isaiah Reed and Trey Dickey back into the ball game, and looks like Deion and Brody Shelby will sit down. Well, and you ask the question, why do they do that? But if you watch professional basketball, that's how they dribble the ball all the time.
No, I was saying a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
So it's always a hard call because if you watch, any single person dribble, it's almost like that every single time.
Trey Morris between the two circles. He'll go back out top now to Trey Dickey. I mean, as much as I loved Michael Jordan, he carried the ball all the time. Isaiah Reed coming to a stop, nothing there. Goes to Luke, tough 3 here. Rogers off the mark and the flat-footed rebound taken away by Lance Carter. Carter to Ryan Kelly, who comes across the timeline, picked up by Isaiah Reed. Kelly, that you ask about three-point sharpshooters. Ryan Kelly is the guy who can bury it from outside in a hurry. Tristan Anderson now. He'll leave it on the give and go to Ethan Howe. Howe kicks right side. 3 ball, knocked down. Lance Carter. Carter with a dozen. I want to say hi to Amanda Augustine, who celebrated her birthday earlier this week. Happy birthday and welcome aboard, Amanda. Good to have you alongside, kid. 2 minutes gone by here in the second. Mangum trailing 25-7. Morris tried to force one inside, knocked away, and now a run out. And boy, again, look at the discipline of Kyson Lyle. Didn't have the numbers, and so he slowed it down, waited on his teammates. Ball knocked free. Good job by Trey Dickey on the defensive end. Out front, he'll go to Luke. Can't handle the pass. Taken away by Snyder. Cyclones want to run. Don't have the numbers. A little hesitation now for Kelly. Ryan to the glass, and he'll score. That was an explosive move. Ryan Kelly. 27-7. 5:30 left in the first half of play. It's a 20-point lead for Snyder. Mangum into the front court. Luke Rogers. Rogers to Morris. Trey, dribble, drive with the left hand, high off the window. Shot won't go. One and done. Rebound, run out. Here comes Anderson. Tristan, pass too long. Intended for Ryan Kelly. He couldn't get there. Quickly, Deion Dickey and Brody Shelby back into the ball game. Nate Augustine will sit down, and Trey Morris will take a seat as well. 5:14 left here in this first half of play. 27-7 ball game. Mangum trailing. Trey Dickey walks it across the timeline now for the Tigers. Trey here on the near side. He'll go to Reed, now to Luke. Rogers fakes the 3. Gives up the dribble, and Deion will come get it between the two circles. Back to Rogers, sets, fires 3 left side, no. And the weak side rebound taken away by Kyson Lyle. Lyle quickly out of the pack, comes here on the near side to Anderson. Tristan slows it down, goes back to Lyle. Kyson And, boy, good defense by Trey Dickey there. Caused him to turn the basketball over. 4:42 left in the first half of play. Get a name from the past here. Pistol Pete Maravich. Have you ever heard of him? Pete Maravich? Pistol Pete Maravich?
I feel like I have, but I don't want to get it wrong, so I'm not even going to try.
Now, he was a phenom, and long three here by Trey Dickey, and it goes. Trey fired that one from near Mountain Park, and it went. Trey Dickey now with 6 in the ball game, and a timeout going to be taken right now by Fletcher Reed and company. 4:23 left in the half. Mangum trailing 27-10. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
So we've got a second here to finish up the thought on Pistol Pete Maravich. He played college basketball at LSU, one of the best college basketball players ever, played in the NBA as well. But the legend was that everywhere he went, he dribbled a basketball. Like at the movie theater, when he was eating lunch at school, he had a basketball in his right hand, dribbling it, was eating with his left hand. The guy was an unbelievable passer. He shot the ball well as well. But, I mean, he was the forerunner of a guy like Magic Johnson. But he had this floppy hair. And here's where I'm going with this. Every time that I see Tristan Anderson running down the floor, I see that floppy hair, and I have shades of 44 for LSU, Pistol Pete Maravich. By the way, speaking of which, Anderson with the basketball here. He'll hand it off literally to Ethan Howe. Howe looking for a clear out, couldn't find it, now kicks right side. Ryan Kelly picked up by Brody Shelby. Thought about the three, resets instead to Carter. Lance from 10, couldn't get it to roll in. Ball tipped around a couple of times, still loose, lost out of bounds. And I believe they said it was off of Anderson, and it was. So Mangum will get it with exactly 4 minutes left in the first half of play, 27-10. Deanne working hard at the health department, just now leaving, as it has been a long day, long week for those that toil in health departments around the state of Oklahoma getting out that COVID-19 vaccination. Oh, my goodness. Brody Shelby comes here on the near side to Isaiah Reed. Reed going to attack inside, go back to Shelby. Now a kick over the top to Luke. Trey sets, fires. That's 2 if it goes. It didn't. Off the front of the iron. Battle for the loose basketball. And I think Ethan Howell got grabbed on the arm. Check the foul here. And they called it on Trey Dickey. So that'll be number 1 on Trey. And number 4 on Mangum. Latrona Fulbright recognizing her cousin's voice. When you've got a voice that your cousin can recognize over the internet, you know you're going to get in trouble. Great job there. We appreciate you. You talked about Ole defense a moment ago, and Ethan Howe beat his man to the block. He laid it up and in, got the 2, and got a foul as well on the play. And Nate Augustine will come in. Let's check and see who they called the foul on. And they called it on Deion Dickey, who will now sit down. Team foul number 5 on Mangum. Free throw, no good, and the rebound cleared off by Mangum. Trey Morris. Not only is Mangum missing Makai Whittington, but Lamar James not here tonight either. Morris inside, ball going to be taken away by Anderson. Tristan with a run out, he'll lay it up and get it to go. Tristan Anderson. I think Anderson had designs about dunking maybe, and then kind of changed his mind on the way up. Morris thought about the 3, looks inside, great pass. Augustine couldn't get the shot to go, but Nate is fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Ethan Howell will pick up his first. And it should be team foul number 5 called on Snyder. Oh, Miss Fulbright, that is just too good. And there's somebody else out there that loves your humor, because you got the laughing happy emoji after that comment. First free throw for Nate up and in. Augustine will get one more. First point of the night for Nate. By the way, tip of the cap, thank you, Denise York, for the update on Mackay and on Lamar. Todd L is agreeing with oh, she says, I agree with Latrona. That's good. Second free throw, no good. Passion. Got some going on here tonight on this Tuesday. 31-11, Mangum down by 20. They need more than just passion. They need some points. Lyle off balance shot. Didn't get that one to go. Good defense inside that time by Mangum. Here comes Isaiah now back the other way. Reed to Trey Morris. Deep three. Doesn't go. Blocking out. Ryan Kelly with the rebound. Kelly into the front court, and he'll slow it down now and let traffic clear by. Now Lance Carter going to go inside, attack the glass, and lay it up and in. 14 now for Carter. He's putting on a show. 33-11. 2 minutes left in this first half of play. Welcome Justin Taylor into the broadcast tonight. Hello, Justin. Appreciate you dropping by and saying hello. Morris to Reed on the baseline. Back out top. Brody near the timeline. Salvages the basketball. Finds Reed on the left wing. Isaiah thought about 3. They'll go back now to Shelby. Mangum, you can tell that the guy who runs the offense, Lamar James, not here. Deep 3, Morris. Trey in and out. Battle for the rebound. That's got to be a push, doesn't it? Good inside position that time by Isaiah Reed. And it will be on Tristan Anderson. That'll be his first. And team foul number 6 called on Snyder. Or will that be the 7th? It will be the 7th. Justin Taylor saying, let's go Nate. Haley Gale Panetta joining us again. Oh, we're getting the family lineage there. Thank you. Tonnell, we appreciate it. Free throw no good. And back the other way now. Will come Snyder. Again attacking inside. This time the ball won't go down for Lance Carter, but we'll get a foul on the rebound. Brody Shelby battling inside along with Ryan Kelly. And maybe on Brody, let's see. Yep, Shelby will pick it up. And on Brody, that'll be his first and the 6th on Mangum in the first half. Snyder inbound underneath their own glass. That's Lyle who'll get it. Kyson now will give it up to Tristan Anderson. Minute 10 left of the first half of play. A little backdoor opportunity, and how about that pass right there? Ethan Howe to a slashing Ryan Kelly for 2. Kelly now with 7 in the ball game. Margaret Means wanting their grandboys to settle down just a little bit. Another steal for Snyder. They lead 35-11. 50 seconds left in the first half. Ryan Kelly stole the ball, goes inside, spin move off the glass. Shot won't go. Nobody blocked out Lance Carter, but Carter's putback won't fall. Trey Dickey now back the other way. Deep 3 for Dickey. In and out. Didn't get it to fall. Rebound in traffic loose. Nate Augustine will get it. He'll go to Isaiah Reed. To Shelby. Shelby now to Trey. Little teardrop inside, and it falls for Trey Dickey. Dickey now with 8 in the ball game. 35-13. Hello to Chad Augustine. Chad's taking umbrage with you, by the way. We'll talk about that at halftime. Just want you to know that there. I won't let that happen while you've gone to the restroom, though. 3 ball dialed up right side. Ryan Kelly, and it goes. Ryan Kelly with the dagger at the end of the first half of play. Snyder jumped out to an 8-0 lead, and at the end of the first 16 minutes, Cyclones 38, Tigers 13. We're back to Snyder after this on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Hey Mangum, who you rooting for? We hope it's MHS. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't wait to watch our Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers show their athletic skills each game. So suit up in your best orange and black, and we'll see you at the games. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. Rent is based on income. Utilities are paid. on-site laundry room, and they offer $5 cable. Golden Age Apartments have immediate openings on several newly remodeled rooms. The Mangum Golden Age Apartments are conveniently located in downtown Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
The Mangum Drug Company is a great place to find gifts for that hard-to-buy person on your list. Here are some ideas. Consuela totes, cosmetic bags, wallets and purses, Pura Vida bracelets, rings, necklaces, and anklets. You'll find Oklahoma Pride garden flags, t-shirts in short and long sleeve, and decorative doormats. Check out Smarty Pants vitamins available in capsules or gummies. Shop Mangum Drug Company, west side of the square, Mangum, Oklahoma, and don't forget your flu shots at Mangum Drug Company.
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
Well, when I was a little kid, I wasn't very good at duck, duck, goose, and I'm not very good at throwing rubber duckies out in the middle of the floor either. Mine didn't even get close. Did you at least get in the zip code?
I don't think so. Mine wasn't very close either. It's hard to judge distance up here.
Yeah, you're right. We're setting up so high, and
so many excuses I got.
Well, they're legitimate. 38-13 our score here at the half, and want to say hi to Denise York, who is watching tonight. We appreciate you. Kristen Schaefer-Bird as well. And the first half, boy, I tell you what, Snyder, the emotion early on, they fed off of that, and then they just kind of settled into a pattern and took over this ball game, scored 20 in the first quarter, 18 in the second, and lead 38-13. But I think more than anything, you see the effects of not having Lamar James out there to run the offense and run the defense. He kind of runs the defense out there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, whenever you don't have, the guy bringing the ball up the court, the general, the guy moving people around, it definitely affects your game. And like you said, Snyder came out hot, and they stayed hot all first half.
And sometimes the emotion that took place when the two combatants got tangled up and we had the double technicals, sometimes that will help quell the enthusiasm of one team and kind of energize the other. It didn't work that way here.
No, especially whenever it was a double technical. If it was only one person got it, it might be a little different, but because both teams got a technical foul, it didn't really change anything. And, I mean, both teams know this is a top 20 matchup. I mean, Snyder 13 in Class A, Mangum number 20 in Class 2A. I mean, they know how big of a game this is.
All right, at the half, it's 38-13. As we mentioned, Snyder with 20 and 18 in the first two quarters of play. They got 14 in that first half from Lance Carter. Ryan Kelly wound up with 10 in the first half of play. Give 8 to Ethan Howell, 4 for Tristan Anderson, and 2 for Kyson Lyle. Just one free throw attempted by Snyder, and they missed it. And again, they lead it 38-13. Trey Dickey doing all he can to keep his club in the ball game. Dickey with 8 of his club's 13 points. Deion Dickey's got 2 as well for Brody Shelby, and the other point coming from Nate Augustine. Mangum from the foul line, just 1 of 3 in that first half of play. And again, they are a depleted team. Mekhi Whittington not here, and Lamar James not here, and got to be careful not to get anybody into foul trouble, which Hunter Tipton is at the half. Tipton with 3 personal fouls for this group. At the half, it's 38-13. Mangum trailing. If you weren't here for the first ball game, doggone it, where were you? Snyder won that contest, kind of going away as they knocked off the Lady Tigers by a final score of 62-44. 4 players in double figures for this group from Snyder, led by Skylar Smith. She had 15, Shelby Davis with 14, and 10 apiece for Kara McPherson and Maddie Roebuck. On the other side of the ledger, Riley Woodson with 11 and Nicole Rogers with 10. But again, Mangum loses it by a final score of 62-44, and the Lady Tigers now 1-5 on the year. Snyder improves to 2-4. At the half, Cyclones lead here, 38-13. Second half coming up. Classic Hits 97.7 at oksports.tv.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
The Castle Insurance Agency at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum is your trusted choice independent agency for Greer County. Agent Pam Simmons has got 37 years experience and is happy to answer questions and provide competitive quotes. Representing many companies is the key to offering auto, home, farm, crop, life, semi-trucks, oil and gas, workers' comp, professional liability, specialized coverage for business. Call Pam at 580-782-3049. That's 580-782-3049. 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are proud supporters of the Mangum Tigers.
Well, the second half about ready to get underway here, and Nathan Pennypacker and his club just now coming out. 30 seconds left in the halftime. Do you suppose there's any paint left on the walls downstairs?
You know, I have a hard time believing there is. I mean, you came into the season ranked number 10, you're ranked number 20 right now, and you're down 38-13. I mean, there's definitely a little frustration there.
By the way, Janie Buck, thank you so much. She gave us a good job, Barnes and Noble. I guess you're Noble.
All right.
Because I'm Barnes. Thanks, Janie. Good to have you alongside, kid. Trey Dickey with the ball to begin the third period of play. He'll go to Trey Morris inside Hunter Tipton. Shot won't stay down. Ball batted around. Tipton will get it back. He'll put it up and score. Hunter Tipton. Hunter that time a little bit more want to than everybody else. First two of the ball game for Hunter. The original five out on the floor now for Fletcher Reed and company. Lance Carter along with Ryan Kelly and Kyson Lyle, who has the ball now. Lyle stops, leaves it back up top for Carter. Carter now going to go back door to Anderson. Christian shot won't go, but he got fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Check the whistle here on Mangum. And they have called it on Trey Morris. That'll be his first, and team number one called on Mangum in the second half. You think maybe that was one of the things Coach Pennypacker talked about, was being a little bit more aggressive on the defensive end?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's Mangum in a nutshell. I mean, that, high pace, high energy, getting after him, and, they need to get back to that.
So Anderson hits the first, second one on the way. That one won't go, and the rebound going to be taken away by Hunter Tipton. 7:15 left here in the third, 39-15. Mangum trailing. Trey Dickey out high. Dickey looking for movement inside. Just not a lot of it there. And you can see him, he kind of holds his hand out like, somebody move. Trey going to stop and pop. Boy, that's a tough off-balance shot. Can't get it to go, and the rebound going to be taken away by Tristan Anderson. Anderson now in the front court. He'll go to Howell, Ethan. Looks for Cutter inside. Has it at the left elbow. Now going to put it on the floor. It's a double team. Goes to the floor, and a timeout going to be taken prior to a travel. 6:47 left in the third. 39-15. Snyder on top of Mangum. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
True Vision Optometric Group strives to provide Western Oklahoma with the newest technology, traditional and trendy frame lines, and a knowledgeable staff that is 100% patient-focused. Dr. Allen, Dr. Straub, and Dr. Wald provide quality, comprehensive eye care for all. Now accepting VSP, VCD, IMED, PVCS, and Sooner Care. We are always welcoming new patients. Stop by one of our three locations, 500 North Washington, Weatherford, 212 South Main Street, Hobart, and 112 Valverde in Altus. You can also find us on Facebook, True Vision Optometric Group, helping you see what truly matters.
Chad Augustine wanted to know if you Googled Pete Maravich during halftime.
I did not.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah. I want to say that he actually played basketball for the New Orleans Jazz. You didn't know that the Utah Jazz started out in New Orleans.
I did not.
Yeah. Doesn't make sense, Utah Jazz. They don't have jazz in Utah. They had it in New Orleans, down on Beale Street, man. Come on. Going inside here and missing the shot, but what about the putback for Lance Carter?
Bourbon Street, no?
Yeah.
You said Beale Street. That's
in Memphis. You're right, good call. 41-15. Nobody blocking me out either. Everything going right. Oh, my goodness, look out there. Yeah, that's an ugly spill right there for Tristan Anderson. Anderson came flying in. He wanted to make a big block of a shot and actually got undercut inadvertently and came down on his head. They're checking him out now. 6:17 left in the third, 41-15.
I'm Dr. Brittany Hand, and I'm the new associate dentist with 333 Dental Care in Mangum, Oklahoma. I'm a graduate of the University of Oklahoma College of Dentistry, and I'm happy to be home in Southwest Oklahoma. Dr. Dustin Lively and I offer a wide variety of services, including general dentistry, Invisalign, and options for treating snoring and sleep apnea. Call 580-563-6048 for information or to book an appointment.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Well, Tristan Anderson got up underneath his own power, went to the bench, but they're going through the COVID, or not the COVID protocol, but the concussion protocol right now, are they not?
Yeah, he hit his head pretty hard, and I think more than anything, he knew how bad it could have been. He seemed fine. He tried to get up. Coach Reed, kept him on the ground, but I think he was more just scared of how it could have ended up.
Hunter Tipton working inside, and Bridgewater, we need a first name on that. Give us a first name on that. You Snyder fans going to get called for the foul. Big body Bridgewater. He and Hunter Tipton going after one another. Deanne Bell rooting for the Tigers. Hello, Deanne. Good to have you alongside. Fletcher Reed didn't like that call a moment ago. Inbounds pass goes to Hunter. Had his shot blocked by Bridgewater. Hunter got it back, put it up off the rim, and couldn't get that one to go down. Rebound Shelby. He'll go to Dion. Hunter going to try a third time. That won't stay down. Rebound batted around a couple of times, and now Snyder out of the back with the basketball. Dribble drive penetration with the left hand. Ryan Kelly. And a foul going to be called, and that's frustration right there for the Mangum Tigers. Wow. Good look after good look there for Mangum, and it just wouldn't go. Deion Dickey will pick up the personal. That'll be his second, 2 on Mangum in the second half of play. Hello, April Geralds. I know the score didn't work out the way you wanted to in the girls' game, but you played your tail off, young lady, and we love that. First of 2 free throws, good. And a second opportunity now for Ryan Kelly, who has 11 in the ball game. Kelly hit them both. Kelly is a dead eye. There is no doubt about it. That'll make it a 43-15 ball game. 5:35 left here in this third quarter of play. 3 ball dialed up Isaiah Reed off the mark. Brody with the rebound, and Shelby going to reset it. And lob it inside to Hunter. Tipton on the baseline. Ball fake. Puts up the shot. Doesn't get it to go. Ball tipped out. There to get it is Trey Dickey. A reset now for Dickey. Trey in the corner to Reed. Left side. Back out top to Dion in front of the Mangum bench. Now Shelby at top of the arc for 3. Doesn't get it to go. And the rebound going to be taken away by Snyder. And a run out. And an easy 2 there for Ethan Howell. Howell in double figures with 10. 45-15. The lead has grown to 30. Dion for 3 doesn't go. Hunter Tipton going to get called for a push. And Bridgewater and Tipton going to get teed up. And Hunter is done for the ball game. So that's it's just a frustrating night, and it's gonna come to a close right there for Hunter Tipton. And I want to say double technicals again, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think a Snyder player said something first, and then Tipton, he already had 1 technical. I mean, you've got to know. You can't say anything,
right?
Because I mean, you're already on the radar. I mean, they're already looking at you because you already have 1. I mean, you've got to just stay calm and don't say anything.
So Jeremy Bridgewater, who got shoved by Tipton, And you're right, they wolfed at one another. It was excellent job by the officials to get them both. Jeremy Bridgewater now will go to the bench, and he'll be replaced by Gates. Help us out there, Snyder fans, with that first name if you would. Hunter Tipton, by the way, fouling out of the ball game on two fronts. He fouled out. He had 5 fouls, and he also had 2 technicals. You see, that's ooh. And again, I'm not ever going to get on officials, but that's not a good call there.
No, and Coach Reed is, mad, and he has good reason to.
Yeah.
He was still dribbling.
Yeah.
He just tripped, and he was still dribbling.
He kept his dribble alive, he being Lance Carter. Well, it's a 45-15 ball game, so Carter says, all right, I'm going to steal it away, and then I'm going to do a little run out here. Off-balance shot won't go for Ethan Howe, and the rebound going to be taken off by Deion Dickey. Deion going to get called for the carry. 3rd time of the night. You saw that one coming.
Yep. The ball got above him, and that was an easy call.
4:16 left here in the third, 45-15. 30-point ball game, but there is so much tension in the air. It's unbelievable.
Oh, it's definitely tooth and nail right now. And it's just interesting to note Mangum's only scored 15 points. For a team who can shoot the lights out of the gym at times, only scoring 15, that's interesting.
Off-balance shot by Lyle, and Tyson couldn't get it to go. But a foul going to be called. So we've got either Jeremy Bridgewater or Kevin Bridgewater. We're not sure, but how about Gates? Help us out on that one there. April Belcher, if you know, or Kerry Jackson McNeil. Thank you for participating. We appreciate it. First free throw, no good for Tyson Lyle. Lyle will get one more opportunity. A 45-15 ball. And you talk about Mangum with 15 points at the 3:56 mark of the third quarter. This is a team that can score 15 points in a minute's worth of play. Second free throw, no good. And the rebound cleared off now by Brody Shelby. Quickly into the front court, Deion Dickey. Deion, you can hear it. I'm going to double foul off the ball. One of the guards says you can hear him say it. And did they call Trey Morris with one of those? They did, I believe. Nope. One of the fouls going to be called on Gates of Snyder. And it's going inside Deion Dickey. Shot won't go down. The rebound going to be taken away by Mangum. So we're getting it all here tonight. 2 more points in the process. Ryan Kelly. Fletcher Reed going to take a timeout. I think he's going to settle his club down. 47-15, or is it Mangum? 3:30 left in the third, 47-15. Snyder in front of the Tigers.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
April Belcher, thank you so much. Amanda Ori, thank you as well. Kevin Bridgewater and Dax Gates. Cherokee Ryan helping us out as well, and also Jake Rochelle Smith, thank you. So, helping us out with those names. I was in this area earlier today with a child welfare job. I just should have dropped in and saw Fletcher Reed, but unfortunately I didn't have time. In fact, you were probably worried I wasn't going to make it because it was about 6 when I got here tonight.
Yeah, they were asking me where you were at.
Yeah, that alleged 8 to 5 job, yeah, it's more like 6 to 6. Ball thrown away here, and it will still be Snyder basketball. 47-15, 3:05 left in the third. And across the timeline, Ethan Howe. Howe going to slice through the defense and lay it up and in. That's part in the Red Sea there for Ethan Howe. 49-15, 2:55 remaining in the third. Deion Dickey looking for a screen, doesn't get it. He'll skip it over the top, leave it for Trey. Trey barely in bounds. What good balance there by Dickey. Little teardrop here, and it goes for Trey Dickey. 10 in the ball game for Trey. You know that Mangum has scored 4 points in this quarter? And what do we have here? Got a substitution for one thing. Kevin Bridgewater will come back in. Bridgewater will take the place of Dax Gates. That's a great name, Dax. I like that. Maybe in deference to Dax Prescott. Oh, what a sweet crossover there by Tyson Lyle. Lyle now going to give it a little runner on the way for Lance Carter. Doesn't go. But the putback is there for the big-bodied Bridgewater. Kevin is a hoss. He's a man. He's no chip off the old block. He's the whole woodpile. 51-17. 2:10 left here in the third. Luke Rogers gives it up to Dickey. 3 ball on the way for Trey. Doesn't get it to go. Luke battling for the rebound. He'll grab it and reset now to Trey Morris. Morris, a little head fake, now off the glass, and the shot goes down. Trey Morris. First 2 of the ball game for Trey Morris. 51-19. A minute 50 left here in the third. 3 ball dialed up. Ryan Kelly halfway down. Wouldn't stay. And on the rebound, we're going to get a foul. That's an easy one to call on Ethan Howell. That'll be his second. And team foul number 3 called on Snyder. So if I said Thurston Howell the third, would you know what I was referring to?
Nope.
Gilligan's Island. He was the rich millionaire on the island. Luke Rogers threw it off the bottom of the rim, and the ball going to be taken away by Howell, as if on cue. Ethan into the front court, crosses over, lobbed it inside, lost the ball, got it back, and laid it up and in. Ethan Howell now, 6 in the quarter, 14 in the ball game. 53-19, a minute 20 left here in the third. Dawn Wells, who played Marianne, passing away in the last couple of days at the age of 82 because of COVID-19. Missed 3 ball dialed up by Isaiah Reed, and on the rebound, going to get a foul as Howell got pushed, and I believe they're going to call that one. It'll be team foul. Wow, number 7 already in the second half on Mangum. And it'll be the third of the night on Dion Dickey. And again, you may be tuning in and hearing the score, Brent Bogart, for an example, and you hear 53-19 with 70 seconds left in the third. But again, no Makai Whittington and no more, the general, as you referred to him, Lamar James for Mangum. First 2 free throws for Howell is good. Ethan will get 1 more. Second one on the way, good. So Ethan Howell, 8 in the quarter and 16 for the ball game. 55-19, 65 seconds left here in the third. And Dion Dickey here on the near side to Morris. Now to Trey, stopping, popping 3, no. Rebound battled for, and Ethan Howell will grab another one. Howell going to come here to Kyson Lyle. Lyle into the front court, leaves it right side. 3 ball, Ryan Kelly. It went off the top of the backboard and hit the support behind it. And that'll be a turnover and give the ball back now to Mangum. Tigers, they will have to regroup rather quickly as well. Thursday night, going to be up at Merritt. Final game of the day at the 12th Annual Merritt Classic, taking on a team that they lost to back on December 18th in overtime. 69-67, I think that final score was before we went to the holiday break. Isaiah Reed, off balance, needs help, finds it. Dion Dickey, little jump stop and couldn't get the shot to go down, but a reach-in foul on Lance Carter. A bailout foul there. Carter's third, and I've got team foul number 4 called on this group from Snyder. So Dion to the line to shoot a couple.
Yeah, going back to that Merritt tournament, I mean, if you don't show up to play, there are some teams who can play. I mean, there are 4 or 5 top 20 teams in that bracket.
First free throw, no good. Dion will get 1 more. Well, Hooker, number 2 in the state. Minko, a top 10 team, second one up and in. Hobart has found their way into the top 20. They're all in that tournament. There's a steal by Dion Dickey. He gets a return pass from Isaiah Reed. Can't get the shot to go down, but he is fouled. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
I think for Snyder, I mean, you're an undefeated team. you're on the outside looking in of that top 8. If you're the top 8 team, you get to host. And the next few weeks, it's big for them to jump into that top 8.
I believe you're going to get a chance to see them up at Arapahoe, right?
Yeah, and they're going to get a chance. They're going to get their chance to be in that top 8. They're going to face number 4 Arapahoe on Saturday night. And if they come out and play, they're going to be right there in the conversation for a top 8 seed.
Dion hit both free throws, makes it 55-22 with 10 seconds now left here in the third quarter of play. Down below us lands Carter to Howell. Howell on the blocks to Bridgewater off the glass, and Kevin now has 4 in the ball game. 57-22 as the third quarter comes to an end. Snyder in control. Final 8 coming up. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Friends, take care of your eyes. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Michael in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin. The Geigers are professionals, very good at what they do. And the Geiger family is proud to help area youth, sponsoring ball games on the radio. They encourage you to be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Well, we get a jump ball to begin the fourth quarter of play, and the alternate arrow goes to Snyder after getting the ball to begin the fourth quarter was Mangum. Ryan Kelly stopping, popping, shot blocked away from behind, but there to get it is this group from Snyder. The ball knocked out of bounds, and Nate Augustine with a block, and they said, "Get that stuff out of here." I missed that one. I couldn't see.
A 3 from number 4.
Lance Carter with the 3. 19 now in the ball game for Carter. That bar was, right. I looked up, looked down, couldn't see. 7:10 left in the ball game. 60-22. Screen out high. 3 ball going to be thrown up by Brody Shelby. Doesn't go. Augustine will hustle, get the rebound. Nate going to reset it now to Luke in the corner. Rogers, little ball fake, puts it on the floor. Goes to Dion. Line drive 3, no good. He'll go to the line to shoot 3. A foul called on Kevin Bridgewater. That'll be the 3rd on Bridgewater. And team foul number 6 called on Snyder. So it will send to the free throw line, Dion Dickey to shoot 3. You know, that Merritt team on the that we saw back in December, first for Dion, no good. He'll get 2 more. They were a team that actually matched up speed-wise with Mangum.
Yeah, that Merritt team, they're always physical, they're always fast, and I wouldn't be surprised if they jump into that top 20 at some point. They were a good team.
Second free throw up and in. And there's a couple of substitutions now. Lauren Sneed and Javion Shandy going to come into the ballgame. I wonder how long it'll be before Fletcher Reed clears his bench. Second free throw up and in. Or a third free throw, I should say. Dion 2 out of 3 that time. And he'll make it 60-24. Minute 15 gone by here in this fourth and final period of play. Ryan Kelly tried to set a screen out high for Ethan Howe. Howe got stripped by Dion, and then Dickey loses the ball in the front court. Loose basketball picked up by Lance Carter. Fletcher Reed not happy with his club, even though they lead 60-24. Deep 3 here. Front of the iron for Carter, doesn't get it to go. Battle for the rebound, lost out of bounds, and they said it was last touch by Mangum and Javion Shandy. Luke Rogers going to come back in. And Deion Dickey will sit down. It'll be interesting to see how long Whittington and James are out of the lineup for Coach Pennypacker. Crossover dribble out high, Ryan Kelly. And Kelly again, we have seen him just absolutely go off in shooting the basketball. 3 ball here, Carter, and Lance will bury one from outside. 22 now the ball game for Lance Carter. And that'll make it 63-24. 5:50 left of the ball game. And if you're Mangum, you just want this one to get over as quick as you can, don't you?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, don't foul. No, not very good mistakes.
Shandy for 3, doesn't get it to go. Long rebound cleared out by Snyder into the glass and getting fouled. Getting a chance to shoot a couple of free throws will be Dax Gates. 5:35 left for the ball game. Hunter Tipton, you see him down there on the bench next to Coach Dickey, and a tough night for Hunter, and nobody feels worse about it than he does. And I think that is the best place that he can be next to William Dickey, because I'm sure that Coach Dickey has been talking him up ever since that second technical foul was called.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, sit right by him and just get coached up, It's a lesson to be learned.
Well, yeah. Second of 2 free throws good for Gates. We'll make it 64-24. 5:30 left for the ball game. Luke Rogers on the left side. Wanted to go baseline, nothing there. He'll come to Isaiah. Now out top, Javion Shandy. Back to Rogers. 3 ball here. Lauren Sneed, and it goes. Lauren Sneed with his first 3 of the ball game. 64-27. We are so glad all the folks chose our broadcast tonight, taking the professional choice. And it's time to strike up the band. Give me the bugle section, maestro. Charge! The call on Ethan Howell. We've got additional Chargers in the house. I like that.
Decided to join in with you.
They throw rubber duckies. Maybe we can get a charge brigade going on. Shandy in the front court now to Reed. Isaiah reverses it to Shandy. Chavion deep 3. That won't go. And the ball going to go back now to Mangum. But again, you Snyder folks, thanks for joining us tonight and helping us out with the names. We appreciate that. And you tell Fletcher Reed that Barnes got on him on the air for not having first and last names in his book. He knows better than that. Good attack of the glass there. Lance Carter couldn't get it to go down. And the rebound going to be cleared off by Shandy. Javion lost the ball on the way up and back the other way. Here comes Roebuck. Roebuck outside to Carter for 3. No. And a battle for the rebound. And working hard there is Lauren Sneed. I think now Fletcher Reed clearing his bench. Yeah, and Lance Carter will go to the bench now. Carter will sit down with 22 in the ball game. Ryan Kelly finished with 14. And you really think that an hour and a half ago, Fletcher Reed thought he would be able to clear his bench at the 4:20 mark in the fourth quarter?
Oh, no, absolutely not. The way, he came out coaching on fire. I mean, he thought this was going to be, come down to the last second. So I highly doubt he thought this.
Midway point now, quarter number 4. 64-27, the only thing in doubt, the final score. Luke Rogers on the baseline, throws one up from 15 and knocks it down. Good looking shot there from Luke Rogers. First 2 of the ball game for Luke. 64-29. A little give and go inside. Rogers, though, going to come away with a loose basketball. So kind of like the girls did in their ball game, even though they were losing big late, they played hard the entire way. And I like seeing that from Mangum. Great dish there from Reed to Augustine, and Amanda says, "Nice job, son."
Let's go.
So Nate Augustine now, first field goal. He's got 3. Rogers with the steal. Luke going to lay it up and in. Luke Rogers. Luke Rogers now with 4 in the ball game. And that'll make it 64-33. Fletcher Reed taking a timeout. He's got his second and third string kids in there, but he's telling them, look, we're going to win the ball game, but you got to at least play a little defense and get the ball across the timeline for me.
Yeah, you can't just stop playing. And I mean, props to Coach Reed for not stopping coaching.
Right, yeah.
Even though you're up by 31, I mean, this is the future of your program playing right now, so you still want to coach them up, you still want to teach them, so props to him.
Well, and he's out there working the kids hard. I mean, he doesn't care what the score is, and you're right. He's getting in their ear and saying, look, this is what we've got to do. He played like that when he was at Hobart as well.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was, I mean, from the opening tap until the final buzzer, I mean, there was no quit. He got after you the entire time. What was fun was when he was a senior and his younger brother was there.
I do remember that.
Oh, that was great, man. They would compete against one another. And, you had the luxury of being a little brother to a pretty good athlete, and it makes you a better athlete in the long run. Either that or it makes you give up. One of the two. Off-balance shot here. Doesn't go. Rebound. A little ball fake off the glass, and 2 points for Roebuck. First two of the ball game for Roebuck. Heath Henderson with a tip of the cap to the Cyclones here tonight. They did play well. Why, they're very impressed. Easy to see why they're 7-0 now after tonight's victory. Luke Rogers and going to get a blocking foul here. It'll send Luke to the line to shoot a couple. Roebuck will pick up the nope, that'll be Gates picking it up. 2 on Gates. And 8, I believe now, cold on Snyder. Kerry Griffith says, the Duke. I'm not sure what that means, Kerry, but I like it. The Duke. And the is with a at the end. The Duke. Luke Rogers continuing to fill it up here late in the ball game. He knocked it down, makes it 66-34. 6 in the ball game now for Rogers. 2:30 left in the ball game. You can hear Fletcher Reed all the way across the way coaching his club up. Doing a little bit better job on the offensive end this time. As they are running the floor. Off-balance shot won't fall here for Roebuck, and the rebound cleared off by Isaiah Reed. Reed into the front court and line drive. Little jumper from the right side. It goes in for Isaiah Reed. And more substitutions now for Fletcher Reed. By the way, you Snyder fans now, and make sure that you tune in to the young man to my right. Is I guess your brother going to join you in the broadcast booth?
Yeah, he will at some point, but I'm sure for at least that Snyder Arapahoe game, I will be calling that one.
All right, so you'll have that on 107 The Zone, correct?
Yep.
Folks know that. All right, and also they'll be able to live stream it on oksports.tv. And I'm going to travel here. And it's my understanding that the Fox Radio Network going to do the entire festival, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
6 games a day for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So we're going to do all of them.
So anytime Snyder's playing, girls or boys, you'll be able to tune in on 107 The Zone over the air on the FM dial, or you can go to oksports.tv and see the live stream and get the audio as well. Isaiah Reed going to go inside. Can't get the shot to go down. Augustine with a rebound. Traffic in there. Nate going to get fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Kerry Griffiths, I see. Luke Rogers is the Duke. I didn't know that. You know who the Duke was? Oh, come on, man. John Wayne. Oh, you're killing me, Pilgrim. That's all I can say. 66-36 ball game. First one up and in for Augustine. Nate will get one more. Anyhow, you Snyder fans, make sure that you check out the 107 The Zone and the oksports.tv. Second one for Augustine up and in. And then, of course, we will have coverage of both Mangum and Hobart along the Fox Radio Network on Classic Hits 97.7 and also on 1420 KTJS and the FM translator station 102.1. You can also watch on oksports.tv. Deborah Reed Maddox says, yay, Reed. Well, yeah, you'd expect that. Minute left in this one. 66-38. 3-ball dialed up here. Doesn't go. Augustine with a rebound. Get another 3 here. This one a little step back for Lauren Sneed. He can't get it to go. And the rebound going to be collected by Grantham. Down to 45 seconds remaining. Isaiah Reed going to go up and get a steal. Reed pushes it across the timeline, crosses over, goes behind his back, and he'll get stripped of the basketball. Isaiah, 3-ball, front of the iron, wouldn't fall for Javion Shandy. And Javion got to follow his shot. Wow. There's a 3 dialed up. Getting late word from Chad Fox. Hobart led most of the way against Canute tonight and then wound up losing by 3 late. Wow. 66-38. Isaiah Reed clear out on the near side, lost the ball out of bounds. I'll give it back one final time to Snyder. And I'm sure Fletcher Reed will tell his kids just to dribble it out. Nathan Pennypacker and Fletcher Reed fist bumping there at midcourt. Nathan appreciating the effort of Fletcher Reed, the young man making his mark on the high school basketball coaching scene. 66-38, your final score. We're back with your totals after this on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. Well, I guess not. So we will wrap this one up here. 66-38, your final score, as Mangum falls to 3-3 on the year. Snyder improves to 7-0. They got 22 from Lance Carter, 16 from Ethan Howe, 14 in the victory for Ryan Kelly. I give 5 to Tristan Anderson, 4 on the night for Kevin Bridgewater. Mr. Roebuck had 2 as well for Kyson Lyle, and 1 for Dak Gates. On the other side of the ledger, 10 in the ballgame for Trey Dickey. 7 on the contest for Dion Dickey. Luke Rogers had a half a dozen. 4 in the contest for Nate Augustine. 3 for Lauren Sneed. And then 2 apiece for Brody Shelby, Isaiah Reed, Hunter Tipton, and Trey Morris. And again, the final score is 66-38. Doubleheader sweep tonight by Snyder over Mangum. 62-44 in the girls' game. 4 players in double figures for the Lady Cyclones, led by Skylar Smith. She had 15 in the loss. Riley Woodson with 11 and Nicole Rogers with 10. Lady Tigers back in action bright and early on Thursday morning at 10:30 over at the 12th annual Merritt Classic. We'll be there for the ball games as well, and we certainly look forward to it. And we've got Hobart playing in the tournament as well at Merritt. We'll be following them along the Fox Radio Network. And then over on 107 The Zone, it will be Dudley Simpson along with Dylan Fox and Tanner Fox bringing you the festival from Arapahoe. And Snyder will be participating in that. April Belcher, a good game by the Cyclones, no doubt about it. Our thanks to you Cyclone fans who joined us tonight for the professional broadcast on Classic Hits 97.7. And we look forward to seeing you down the road. Thank you, as always, for your hospitality. And my Dirty Bird friend, Ryan Granger, you do a great job. Your kid can play basketball as well. So for Dylan Fox, I'm Michael Barnes. Join me tomorrow morning for the Michael in the Morning radio program, bright and early at 6 on Classic Hits 97.7. Good night, everybody.